We'll build the first medieval train.
And it's just and it's that
We'll
car
charge
We are
that's
money
live
for
going
now.
by
rides. We'll
itself.
build. We'll charge money for rides. We'll build down railroad tracks.
We don't need to.
How much would it cost, Yannick, in downtime days to build a railway system?
Just the rails, or just also how it would work?
Everything.
I would say
Everything.
We would just
2
need.
years worth. Well, depending on which region you want to do, but just the frontier, 2 years worth of downtime days.
So that's like
Kevin.
720 or something like that.
yeah,
Kevin.
720. I'm
Kevin,
saving up.
Kevin.
I'm saving up.
Kevin, we don't need that.
720 for what?
We have a car that's going by
A
its
train.
own.
No. We gotta have a railway
Dude,
system.
train would be
Yes.
sick.
It will follow the railway.
You see, a train would be sick. We're gonna build a railway system,
Well,
and
this is
I'm
just
gonna
for the
spend
system.
all my
The car
downtime
is
days.
the train.
Oh my god.
That's the thing.
No. We gotta do this legit.
Does.
No cheesing it. We're making an authentic railway system.
Don't want
I-
to fall
I
asleep
imagine-
on it though.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that'd be bad.
Except on the other side of the country.
We'd probably have to charge like a
Yeah.
gold per use of the train.
All it would
That's
be is
probably
just
about
like
how much it was back in the day when it first came out.
just ask anyone if they want to go somewhere randomly, and then just put them to sleep on the train, and then just wake them up whenever.
Wild magic.
Oh, yeah. If we do build a railway system, we can get so much money from it. We can even get a patent.
There are no such things as patents in this world.
We'll make it a thing.
We'll have to fucking conquer
We'll
the world.
patent the
first.
idea of patents.
There's not even a court system in this world, but okay.
Nope.
It's generally like the guy
I was
that
like,
is in
yeah, we're gonna have to
charge
conquer the world.
of an area decides who if you're guilty or not guilty.
Yes. Alright.
But yes,
Nice.
I gotta go
last
see the
session
quartermaster.
you saw many different. You fought Brigitte, solved
Just
a couple of
another day.
riddles. Fatch was permanently lost to the party. Brigitte was cleansed. Sharn lost an eye. Ava died, but came back. Everyone else was in... I think with the exception of Johnny, everyone was in mortal danger.
That was fun.
As you've beaten Brigitte, she turned back to her normal form, granted you some magic items as a reward, empowered you guys to become even stronger than you were, and teleported you back to Todorok's hold. There you all took a long rest, as you all felt that was heavily needed. And as you now wake up the next morning in Todorok's hold, let's see, right here.
There we go.
Nice.
Ah,
Everything hurts.
All the
You guys
people
good?
with all those potions, you have a burning stomach. It's not unbearable, but it is quite annoying.
It
I
feels
am
like
5. I am just gone.
I took a potion and then a mushroom.
I feel great.
I probably hung over, but that's fine.
I don't think Volk drank anything.
I at the very end I ended up drinking the potion of flight,
Enlarge. I cast
Yeah.
fly on you with the skull.
and in the enlarged potion, yeah. Oh, you cast fly on me. That's correct.
Yeah, you have a potion of flight too.
Yeah,
Don't you?
So you're
I-
almost okay.
Yeah, you know, except for the fact that I was at 1 HP for like 3 turns.
Well,
Besides that, I'm great.
I'm gonna go talk with the quartermaster, pick up some supplies.
I need to make an Arcana check.
We need to talk to Totodog, don't we?
Yep, we gotta
Going to
do
attune
that.
to the book?
Yeah, I am attuning to the book.
Alright, as you attune to the book, you make your Arcana check and you succeed. As the book flies up and follows you and says the words, "Ah, you are not stupid. Good to talk and work with someone of my caliber of intellect."
I look at Shar. Just look at Shar.
Sharn also looks at the book. It's like, "Oh, Giddy, a talking book."
Sharon, are you okay? You need healing? Anything?
I don't need
He's
healing.
missing an eye.
And no, I'm not okay. But I can. I hope I can handle. Hope I can
I'm
handle
gonna.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit next to Sharon.
Yeah,
It was his decision.
yeah, I know, but I'm not really sure it was my decision. Because you know when we met Solana?
Yeah.
That entire period until Fatch was what happened to Fatch, she was in my head, motivating me to do it, to grab power. And that's why I ignored your requests at the start, because I was afraid she was influencing me in some way, trying to make me do stuff that I normally wouldn't do.
Sharon.
And I don't even know if she's already out of my head. Maybe she's just being quiet.
Maybe. She can be in all of our heads. But then she would probably have to deal with him, and I pointed the book. Same type of thing. Listen, Charn. You made a decision. No one can make decisions for you. I offered my coin. I don't have family. I have my temple, but that's it. I don't know why Sue offered it. Tatch, barely knew him. But you don't need to worry. And this is something for you to go by your own, by yourself. We can't always be there for you.
Mm-hmm.
We can't make you do the decisions. We can't do anything. Yet, for example, Volk is strong, Johnny is tactical, I'm smart, Sue is wise, Eltron is lucky, so to say.
Very charismatic.
That too. But you do realize all of us are teaching you to be all of that by yourself. When we aren't here anymore, you can do things on your own. Humans don't have a huge lifespan. Sue, I think, should have died 10 years ago, but...
Normally half-orcs don't either.
But you're young. Eltron might live for like 200 years or something. We will all perish.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, maybe in future, if you ever take steps in wizardry, I might ask Ayun to be your familiar. My owl. Maybe it will be a part of me with you.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go.
Let's go see the rest.
Yeah. And I'm like trying to take the book with me. It's just flying away.
The book just flies after you. And
Oh,
just
okay.
like after that conversation you had with Sharn, it's like... Teenagers.
And you weren't one, like... Just...
I have not been a teenager for the last, probably, 50,000 years. give or take?
I just try to ignore the number. Just start walking to breakfast.
You do the math on how long I was a teenager.
I don't want to do the Sharon, please go. Come on. Please.
I'm coming.
Where's the kitchen? Here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I pick up like 15
So,
gold
yeah.
with art supplies.
Alright. So yeah, Sue, what are you cooking?
I'm not. I'm looking
Ah.
for the quartermaster. I want to buy art supplies.
Ah. Sadly, the quartermaster is not. As you ask around, the quartermaster is in the Great Hall. They're having all the elders are having a meeting.
That I'd be over right here. I'd be like, hello. I can't find the quartermaster anywhere.
As Bulk looks at you, he has no idea who you are.
Oh no.
Understandable.
Who are you?
I am Sue.
Never heard of you. Bulk
Understood.
can only
You
let
tend to
people in
forget people.
Bulk recognizes.
This guy has seen me around before, I bet. And I point up to the big giant.
Mm,
I still
He's
gotta
in
get that
charge.
comb.
of this door.
Well, how would I get in?
You have to be Elder Orc.
I am not one of those. Do you know when they will be done?
Bulk have no idea. Bulk ordered to stand here until they done.
Alright. Would you, well, seems like I got my morning freed up, and, I might just make some cookies. Sweets sound good. Sweets sound good. Bulk, would you like cooked food?
How you know Bulk's name?
You repeat it. A lot. That is, would you like food, Bulk?
Yes, Bulk would like food. Food that make me wrestle better.
Anyway.
Bulk
And
like
I will
chicken.
go and... Well, you're getting cookies.
Chicken cookies?
Sure. I'll figure something out. Time to make chicken cookies. Alright. Since Sue could not find his art supplies, he will make breaded, crumbed chicken cookies baked in the oven.
Alright.
Nice.
What are Eltrin, Johnny, and Volk doing as they are just sitting in the hallway?
Not bad.
We've essentially
They saw Sue
established-
talk to Volk and Sue walking away.
Yeah. We've essentially established that Volk doesn't know what metaphor is or means.
So
Yeah.
essentially, a metaphor is like a saying to try and like describe something in a bit more artistic sense.
Isn't that just like describing a painting, though?
Look, Volk, you're doing great. I think you're doing real great with your muscles. Keep up the
I'll
good work.
give Eltrin a high five.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're great with your muscles, but like your muscle inside your head, it can use a little work, don't you think?
What do you mean? I work that out all the time, and then I'm just gonna like try and flex all my muscles at once. You know, in that sense where you're gonna pass out if you just flex long enough.
Good luck with this, Johnny.
Yeah,
This is your
yes,
pet
but
project.
like your brain is like a muscle, no? And right?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
I thought it
The
was
brain
just,
is an
you know,
organ.
the thing that
I
makes
know,
it
but
do
keep in
stuff.
mind Johnny has 10 intelligence.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Altrin.
I don't
I
think
have-
Johnny's gonna
So-
beat his head
so
against the
Volk,
wall for a while.
Let's
Good
try and see.
morning, Altrin. Says a flying book that is flying next to Ava.
How does that thing know my name? Wait, never mind. You just said it.
Yeah, that's my book from my temple.
I am
Apparently
a
it's a witch-
holy relic. My
And you
name is Krausus Archmage Krausus Domain the Fourth, ruler of the floating city of Kandora.
You're getting
first of
called
the
Archie.
Archie.
That's the long and short of it. Yeah, Archie.
Do
I
you
ain't
disrespect
pronouncing that
an
hogwash.
Archmage?
Yes.
You know, with a single word, I can shatter this very planet.
You're
Be
a book.
prepared to
You have no words.
I'm just
What?
like sitting.
Prepare to. As he's trying to
Oh,
cast a spell.
bring it on, Mr. Book. Ooh.
He's like, what should I
Oh,
do?
no.
Oh boy. He's trying to cast a spell and it's like, oh boy. It seems that
some-
horrifying mutilation that Jarl Quinfallow has taken upon me has temporarily put me at a disadvantage.
He defied
You, priest! I demand you find my pages so I can shatter this world and prove that druid differently.
Like,
I
Alva
can
is
bury you
trying not to
And put water
smile.
on you.
Archmage Crassus.
Yes, discipline.
I think you should like your ego lower it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a
Me,
little bit.
ego, I am just standing the grounds on everyone's proper positioning. I am the creator of the spell book.
I
That no one
understand.
uses.
I do. I do.
Goodbye, normal days.
Yeah. So, yeah, everything is fine. Crassus is just gonna be with me until I find enough pages to kind of fill them up as much as I can and then bring back to my temple. One question. Can someone give me 50 gold? I need to buy some incense.
There's no quartermaster right now. You can't buy anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. There, it seems like they have an elder meeting. It's where they vote on important decisions and requests that are made that need more than just the chieftain's approval.
I can do something if you want me to, guys. There's a spell. Oh,
Right
never mind.
Break it.
I mean, I don't want to break in. I'm just I could listen to what they're. Also, I'm trying to quote unquote cover Brooks's ears so that it can't hear Johnny's and Volk's conversation. I'm just
They're all
trying
way
to like.
further away, but
Okay. I just move it away.
Who would have thought chicken cookies are a bad idea? As he eats a chicken cookie.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well,
Did you
that's
just say
his
the words
breakfast.
cookie?
you,
Did you
Sue,
say chicken cookie?
did you use a
Yes.
cookbook to make those things?
No.
Good. I hate cookbooks.
Good.
Oh no.
I pretty much come up with every recipe I cook. If I can't experiment at my age, I just don't learn anything. Besides, what's a book gonna teach me anyway? And I'll pass around chicken cookies to anyone who wants one.
I eat one and I'm like face palming so hard because of Volk.
I'll try one.
Thank you, Shu.
You're welcome. Terrible, terrible idea. Sugar,
I mean-
chicken. Mm.
It's pretty decent if you know what it is ahead of time.
just wondering, Sue, aren't normal cookies always chicken cookies because you use eggs to make them, or?
Well, you see, these have meat in them.
Ah,
They're also got breading on them, and for some reason covered with powdered sugar. I don't know
Oh,
what I
no.
was thinking. Bulk taught me into it.
Oh,
Ah, well.
no. No. No, 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 no.
Anyways, I wanted to pick up art supplies so I could draw some landscapes and some people. You get to my age, you start forgetting things. And
Sue,
like to
one
capture
thing
what I
that you
remember.
have to remember about the art supplies here in the hold is they only sell things in one color.
I can sketch.
Okay.
Under structure, if you spent time to color everything, you never get the sketch done really.
True.
And I'm fine with painting and stuff. Yeah, just a simple sketch of like your face or how it used to look or thatch would be fine.
Need to have a memorial somewhere for him. For what he did for
Agreed.
us.
So, what's next on the agenda then?
Well, we were only here to ask grandfather for help, and we were going to go to Tiddly, right? To deal with those giants? I don't know how long that
Yes.
meeting is going to take.
Maybe
Oh.
we ask around?
Shit, I just
Like,
realized
every
something.
elder can't be in there, can they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all in
what'd you
there,
just
or at least
realize?
all the available ones are in there. But
There's
I
gotta
just
be
realized
some who are
something.
busy on jobs.
What's that?
Yeah.
Um, if we want the full help of the of the hold, that's the moment that they can vote on it. And if when the elder meeting is over, the next one is in a week. And
Oh,
else they
so
So
won't
what you're
vote on
saying?
anything.
Oh, Sharn,
Should
who's inside?
Headmaid Omi, Grandma
I
Umi.
cast message to Headmaid Omi. And I go, hello Omi, it's the Prophet Ava. We have something really important to tell you into the meeting, and we need all of them there. Please, thank you. We need to talk there. Please, thank you. You
Go
can
ahead,
insult
make
it.
a
15
persuasion
words?
checks.
Is it within 120 feet? Not through anything?
Well, there's a door
Oh.
between that, so yeah, not
Oh.
succeeding.
Yeah, but it can only pass through so much material.
Can it
Let me
go
see.
under a door though?
Fake door.
1
Good
foot of
question.
stone, 3 feet of wood. Is the
Also,
door
just
3 feet?
as a reference, how big is my pig hat?
Your pig hat.
Like from the pig
Yes.
like is it really big?
You mean the crown?
No, it's not that
Yeah.
big, but
Is
it's a
the
crown
door-
with a pig on it.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. Because that's gonna be my basically token of reference. Anyone when I'm talking to people in this hold.
is the door 3 foot thick?
Let's see.
I wonder if we
3
could
foot.
convince Bulk that someone was in there needs to be wrestled. I looked to Shard.
Yeah, it's
to
more
see
than
what she
3
thinks
feet.
about that idea.
Oh, message doesn't work, guys.
I will try to carry all my stuff in my hands and swing my sword at the same time.
Shard, I hate to
No.
be a burden, but do you think we could talk Volk into getting us through that door?
Well, we all have crowns. Johnny's got the most out of us.
I don't have a
You can
crown.
try.
Never mind. So most of us got crowns.
Hmm.
By the way, DM, I'm casting in my what do you call it? In my ring of spell storing, I am casting basically the spiritual weapon in it.
All right.
So I'm gonna remove 1 spell slot.
Morning, Volk. morning,
I,
Johnny?
I assume that like Johnny is still talking to Volk about all of this, like in the chat while this is going on.
Yes.
Mhm.
Also, Volk will walk up and start eating Sue's meat cookies.
I think you should. And it's gone.
Out for
So Volk and Johnny both see
Oh,
a
terrible to
flying
me.
talking book. Who are these two new arrivals? You seem to be
Don't-
familiar with my companions here.
Don't answer.
Oh my
Volk.
god.
Don't
gonna-
answer, Volk.
I'll pull out my greatsword and whisper, because I'm gonna set the word for hot and draconic as the activation word.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull it out and light it up and be like, I'm gonna hold it towards him, not like aggressively, but like here, can you hold this?
I am a book. No.
Are you sure? Can't you just like open up and then like
Volk. Volk. No. No.
I am a holy relic over 50,000 years old, and I
And
will
here we
not
go
be
again.
used as a holder.
is that a long time?
I'm-
I don't know. I'm not
We
so
got
hot on the numbers.
We
This
got
is
the
why
answer.
I was
if the book
trying
has
to help
if
him.
if the book had a facial expression, it would facepalm.
I would say Ava's head is like a person, like in Ava's head, it's like she headbanging into a table right now.
This is what I've been trying to.
Maybe it is worth destroying this world.
I've been trying to teach him ever since we've woken up. I think I've gotten 1% of progress.
Well-
I'll pull out my holy book of Bahamut and then start shaking it to see if it'll do the same thing.
Okay, that's
Make it a comment.
You
Please,
start
natural
shaking
20.
it, and it's like, that is but a simple copy of a holy book. I am the real deal.
I just take the book and I slam it shut.
I am Archmage Krausus Domain the Fourth, ruler of the floating city of Candorus, first of the Council of Elder Five in Ustramor, Archmage
I'm
of the
about
Gillian
to
Circle.
put my tea kettle on top of you.
He just keeps talking.
Hey, if we put him in a
Yeah, I
plastic
can do
bag,
it. I put the tea kettle on and I just put my weight on it and shut him up.
wait, does he
Alright,
have to
so how
open
are we
up to
getting in
talk,
there?
or
Yes,
does he?
like every time he flies with flapping his book cover, and the pages are like his mouth.
This is so horrible.
If there's less pages, does he have an accent? Or a list?
So he can hold the sword.
Good thinking, Volk.
Okay, we should probably talk. How are we getting into that council? Or
Can
Why
you
don't we
teleport
just
me?
walk in?
I already tried that.
you did?
They're not letting us through.
I could
Well,
try-
I
could
mean,
try-
I've beaten this guy before. Like, yeah. So we could just walk in.
This is a tent, isn't it?
You sure?
I don't
Yeah,
wanna go
This
try
one,
Through the walls!
The middle one is a wood or wood. The middle one.
Wait,
feast
hold up.
house.
Can Johnny turn to the guys guarding the door?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just to be clear, we can't go into that room through this door. Those are your orders, correct?
Correct. Volk looks at Johnny.
All right.
Volk looks at Johnny. He remembers him this time. But from which time?
Oh no.
I remember you.
No.
Volk remember you. You're that horrible wrestler.
Hey, Volk.
Oof.
All right.
What?
I think I know how we can get in. Volk, I need your help.
Why? What are we doing?
All right. So we can't go through that door. Those are
Why do
those
we need to
orders. And so we're going to make a new door.
I
Please
don't know.
don't tell
That's a
me.
lot of craftsman work. You know, you gotta like measure out the height of the building.
Volk,
and,
come
like,
here.
You know.
Might want to put on all your crowns first.
You know
Before
what? I'll just put it on for safekeeping. Volk,
get
come
all those
here.
crowns.
Oh,
I think we should go
Uh,
watch this.
okay.
This will be funny.
Yeah.
Preferably in this tent. So we have. Be careful, Grandpa Toadhawk can be very grumpy.
I
All
can
right.
read his fortune.
I take my
We'll be
teeth out of
careful
these.
for the most part. Volk, let's both batter this door down when I say now. So now.
Yeah, the frost
soon as he
giant walks
says
over
now.
towards you guys to try and stop you, but a Bulk pulls on his pants. Is like, no, we got this door, not you door.
So I'm gonna
We're
walk to the
geniuses.
back of the room and then look at Johnny and be like, "Don't worry, I'll use my head this time." And then I'll just like full on like head like smash through this wall.
Go ahead, and make an athletics check.
Can it do like a battering ram with can Johnny do a battering ram with Volk?
Folk will can do it with advantage.
Oh shit,
A
son.
Volk-shaped size
yeah!
through the wall, right next to the next side. As Volk sees a large amount of races here in the middle, as they all turn around and like, what? As they talk in Orcish to each other. Does Volk understand?
I know Orcish.
Orcish.
I do not know Orcish.
Then Johnny understands the word. What the fuck?
But either way, I will reply in Abyssal and just be like, "Oh hey, I remember this lady," as I point
Alright,
at Headmaid Ami.
Can Johnny be put through with Volk, seeing as he did it with him?
Sure.
Oh god.
Should we follow or
I think
Uh,
we should
Yeah.
I
think we
am
gotta
still
wait.
not through the wall.
okay?
go through the wall.
John just says,
Thank
I think
you.
we should wait.
So Johnny will say in Orcish, yeah, so we couldn't go through the door because it was being guarded, but so we made a new door, which was totally legal.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Totally legal to
Excellent.
bust down walls.
You know what? I'll do a dragon die.
Ah, yeah, we have them now. The power.
One. Right.
Alright. As Todorok stands up and talks in Orcish. I'll give you an extra 20 seconds to explain why you're here.
Alright, so, long story short, we're going to take over the world. And we have the means to do it. And as an introduction, as it stands, we are the owners of Carvahall, and we wish to make an alliance with you.
Alright. You may stay. For a little while. We're still busy with the voting, and after that, we will handle your problems.
Might I ask what this voting is specifically on?
Multiple subjects.
Is this all still in Orcish?
Yes.
Can I try and speak Orcish?
Go ahead,
Oh,
make
no.
a investigation check.
Oh my god, you just accidentally gonna say your mom or something.
One horrible insult later.
Oh
What?
Oh my
Good.
god.
Oh my god! Hell
you give
yeah!
you give the official Johnny, you recognize Volk perfectly saying like the biggest compliment and honorary traditions you can say in Orcish.
Wow, that's nice.
Some of them looked like some of the people here in the voting even look impressed. Like, ooh, this is like
2
Orcish
rolls, 2
poetry.
nat 20s.
It's an entire story about how you kill someone by using his best friend as a two-handed weapon to slam it into his head. Orcish poetry.
I
Can,
don't
can
know
I
what
can I
I
just whisper to the
Shit right
Volk
there.
in like comment like, "Wow, I didn't know I'd actually get through to you. You're pretty good. The way to use your head."
Oh yeah, thanks. It hurts. It stings a little bit, but you know. And I don't know exactly what but they look like kind of surprised, right?
Mm-hmm.
Essentially. Okay, sick. I'm
One
gonna
even
set my
looks
stuff
emotional. Was her favorite
Oh, wow.
poem in during her youth.
down. I'm gonna just set my stuff down and then walk into the fire here and then just chill.
You have a very poetic ally, but also a strange one.
Yep.
Alright then. The next voting collation comes to the food supplies. Lambug, you have the options. Alright. Seeing with the extra winter we are low on food supplies and we have to gather multiple ones. We can either make the people in make our allies in Rockbutt on the farms work far harder, longer days, or we can have the fishermen in Rollfish work harder, or we have the option of robbing Titali or Cumber. Now's the moment to vote on where we will get our supplies from.
Can Johnny like look at the other guys like, hey, you guys should come here.
To make
I don't know if we
a,
can see it or not.
you can see Johnny through the hole. Yeah.
What do you guys think he wants?
I just like do the hand sign like, come here.
Should we go in?
Now's
Well,
the time.
Grandpa Todorok
yeah.
hasn't killed them yet, so he hates
Elton will
being
put on his
disturbed.
crown.
Ooh, I will go through the hole with Churn.
Same. Put me in, coach. Oh god. Oh god.
All right, so Eltron, so far they're going to vote on 3 options: working
Four.
harder in the fishing, working harder in the farmer on the farms, or raiding. And I think we should convince them not to raid.
I mean,
Okay,
Yeah.
how do we do that?
Well,
Should we just speak
seeing
up
as
or?
if we're going to be allies, it will hurt our alliance if he does that. And one extra option could be through trade he can get extra supplies for the food.
We
Oh wait, Sharon, come here. Let's get you on this discussion too, since you'll have to be doing this in the future.
Yeah.
All right, so I just tell her what the voting options are again. And so essentially, we should try and not have them raid, because that will be very bad in the long run.
Mm-hmm. So we'd either have to let them work harder on Rollfish or Rockbud.
And you think that with Stagmars and through trade with Carvajal, we can try and do a trade caravan to get trade supplies, like for example, as a gift for our alliance?
Possibly. That we'd have to
Possibly,
take that up with
although
them.
you would have to convince multiple elders of it.
All right, so Eltrin, how about this? We try and convince them that the best option may be that we can just give them a gift of food to honor our alliance, our future alliance.
I think it could possibly work, but I'm not sure Stack Mars would be too appreciative of just
We'll
making this.
funnel it through Carvajal, Stackmar, and all the way up to them.
Alright.
I could potentially also add something to do whatever we're doing. Um, I do have a question because I wasn't there from the whole beginning. What is exactly happening with the giants in Italy?
They're raiding Titoli, and Titoli doesn't even have enough food anyways.
Yeah, we can convince them it's a bad idea.
So,
We're gonna deal with that. 'Cause of the
I think
giants.
all right, so I'm going to speak up now. Is that okay for everyone?
You see that
I'll help
currently
you
all the elders are just talking amongst themselves on what is the best option.
Oh, actually, we should just talk to the elders, just one at a
Oh,
time. And try
speak to them
win their votes.
individually? All
Yeah,
right.
try to let them know another option.
All right. So who? Let's just talk to Jarl August first.
Alrighty. So we
Greeting.
speak to an orc then.
Either or, orc, common, giant.
Alright, let's do it.
Greetings, Jarl August. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Hello, hey. I am Jarl August.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
I think I can help guide you to the best decision for getting the best possible outcome for the hold.
What would it be, Nana? Yeah?
Well, we have allies amongst various places, such as Stackmar's outpost in Carvajal. Johnny here and I were thinking we could possibly set up a trade route and possibly a gift of sort.
In addition to that, were you to raid Titoli, they are already suffering from raids already, and what little you can get will not be enough.
Yes, because
And even if you were to, yes.
You may make a persuasion check with advantage, one of you two.
You want to or me?
You got this.
Boop.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just 20s for everyone, straight up.
You
What the
make a
heck?
good
Except me.
argument, yeah. I will not provoke a raiding. So that would be more slaves to the farms, yeah.
But not necessarily. You can keep good tensions with them along with getting a free gift.
Mm-hmm.
So if it
Seeing
comes
it-
down to it, I'm sure you have to do what you gotta do. You're the elder for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
God, is Sage Glasha an elder?
Yes.
I would like, if the group is okay, me to talk to Sage Glasha because both of us are like sages and shit. If it's okay.
go
Why
for
don't
that.
we talk
Down
to
for a good
multiple people?
laugh.
Hey, can we talk to multiple people at once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So is everyone okay if we talk to Nargbol, Slave Master Lambug, and Glasha?
We're talking all we can. I want to see
You could
Ava's
just
first.
gain. You could just also like scream and like get everyone's attention. That they listen.
everyone! May I have your attention?
Gets naked. Dang, do I get your attention now?
Oh, we got one convinced. Let's
Yeah.
not put all our eggs in one basket, though.
Yeah, I say like let's do like 4 or 3 people at once.
I would ask
Mitigating
Sharn-
losses.
Yeah, I would
Mhm.
ask Sharn or Sue to accompany me. And the book is with me, of course. Of
Ah.
course.
The diplomatic and political actions of savages. I am intrigued.
I just take the
And I
book
will
and I shove it
observe.
into... I will shove it into my bag. Shut up! Shut up! I think I'm making a big enough scene that just people are looking at me like I'm talking to a book.
Well, they can see the book talking too.
Yeah. So, do you want? Can you join me in conversing, or you, Sharn, with Glasha before I go there? One of you.
Let me try it with someone else. I'll talk to Grandma Omi, headmaid Omi,
Okay.
and caretaker Ozi. All right?
All right. You
Okay.
know the talking points, right? And feel free to make up your own as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll start talking to Glasha or whoever wants to go before me. I think.
I'm gonna take charcoal from this fucking thing.
Hey, Sue, I have an idea. Sue.
Yeah.
You think that you can try making food so maybe we can, you know, do it to gain some, credence and, you know.
I think the word you're looking for is political influence.
Yes, thank you, Volk.
You're welcome.
Intelligence.
Alright. I'll go give my hand again at those chicken cookies. And I run off to make chicken cookies.
I will
As you
tap.
open this door, Bulk stands there and tries to block you from. No one past door!
Oh, right. My bad. Good job, Bulk. And I go around and I go to the new door.
I can't believe this shit.
Alright, and since this seems like an important role, I'm going to pop my my use of
Oh, shifter?
Shit.
shifter, so I get an advantage because God knows I can't roll above a 15 otherwise.
Yeah, it's been so
Another
sad.
natural 20.
Or 2 nat ones.
Oh my.
15!
Wow.
Alright, I'll use a dragon die. I am disappointed in myself.
Guys, it's
Yeah.
one session after we leveled up,
17
and
cookie.
we've already used 2 dragon dice.
Yeah, but there's not a single thing I wouldn't do for cooks. Alright, that's all I got. And I am
I-
disappointed.
This is so sad. It's like you've been cursed.
Yeah. No,
That's the
I will-
penance.
I can't get over it.
Yeah.
Alright, they're still terrible. But
Yeah.
here you go. Would you like to try a chicken?
Your August looks at you. We are not allowed to eat when the voting starts here.
Understood.
If the third rock will cut off my head if I eat the now.
Oh, God,
Alright,
God.
wanna hold on to one for
I poke.
would you like to hold on to one for later?
Ooh.
Maybe they leave her in the kitchen, yeah, and I will pick her up later.
I do that. I go leave him in the kitchen. Man, I will go back to picking up my charcoal from this. That's a pillar. That's not. It's not a fireplace.
Alright,
Well,
so
looks like
Evelyn,
I'm
you
going.
wanted to talk to Sage Glasgow.
Glass, yeah.
Yeah.
I would kind of like tap her on the shoulder. Excuse me, Sage?
Hello there.
I know that you are one of the elders, more inclined to magical prowess, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm the only wizard here, or at least from the elders.
I want to ask you something. I don't want any of you. If you could, we don't want to. We don't want you to raid Titally. It's already bad as it is. They're getting raided by giants, and we are gonna go there try to fix those things. We would like you to focus more on the foraging and, well, something else except raiding. It's already hard as it is, and the future that I saw is really bad. If we continue doing bad things, we need to get more acceptable other people and not just raid them. We need to start working on our own stuff, growing plants or even animals. You had a lot of pigs, and there was that
Well,
pig competition.
I wasn't planning on voting on the rating anyway, but I was still on the discussion point if we were going to overwork the fishing village or the farming village.
Why don't you boost both of them?
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Continue.
The problem is with that is that if we push both of them, then they might start cooperating and form a rebellion. Whereas if we only treat one of them badly, they do not have the manpower.
Why? We don't. I don't think you even have to treat them badly, maybe you could make a proposition, like they should work more, but you would, I don't know, do something for them.
That is
And
not
even
within my power, sadly. Only
I know.
Lamberg decides how we handle things with that. And she gave us the options, and our decision is to choose between one of the options.
What if I tell you that we might, if we manage to free Italy and raid enough of the, not raid, but put the giants in their place, maybe if you join us in our alliance, maybe we can help you in that case?
Well, the joining in the alliance is not a guarantee, as we have to vote for that as well.
Yeah,
I know
but
something
you,
better. And have proper drinks in a long while. If after you've freed Italy, and you bring back about a 300 gold worth of ale, we will not raid we will not raid Titali or the Comber, and I will leave my vote on the roll fishes. Never liked the fishmen anyway.
I, I am okay with that. I need to also talk to my friends, but that's something that is plausible.
Alright, I will be waiting your agreement.
Okay, okay. I just cast message. I don't even run to people. Just cast message, and I literally say what that she would like to have at least 300 gold worth of ale, and she will be like, "Nope, we're not attacking Italy."
I think that's for the most part for everyone.
Yeah, that's the best team. Like honestly,
Alright, who wanted to talk to Nargable?
All right,
Shoot.
so I guess I'll be talking to him, unless anyone else wants to join in as well.
Being hyper proficient
Tell
in
you.
orc, I will also be there with you.
I'm sure they speak common.
Nargable.
Dapping.
Oh damn, he's a man of class.
Warlock.
Hello, good sir.
Hello
Mind if we
there.
have a discussion about the voting process?
No problem.
Oh, and additionally, would you mind if we keep this in common so my friend, companion over here can understand more clearly?
What other languages does he speak?
Well, I speak Draconic, Abyssal, and Elvish, and kind of common.
This man is fabulous.
Yes, I would say we will continue this conversation in common then.
All right, thank you. So we're curious, what were your thoughts on the vote and what may be best?
Well, raiding Condor, of course. Screwy little pest pigs there.
Can I do a history check to see what I know about Comber? To see
Sure.
like any resources that we can maybe use in trade?
Sure, good.
21.
Comber's main thing is it's a fishing village in terms of food. It also has a couple of farms, and it is pretty well in leather crafting.
While I do think that raiding might be an option that in the short term will bring to success, I am, however, afraid to say that doing so may not be so good in the long term, as that will destabilize the farming scene and cause damage to the peers as well, which will cause much less output in the future. In siding with our alliance, oh, Volk, were you saying something?
Yeah, obviously. I'm just agreeing. Like every time you say something, I'm like, uh-huh.
Yes,
Yep.
man.
He's just nodding next to you. Yep.
But I'm also
Yeah,
looking around
Yeah.
Is there any utensils and stuff on this table?
Oh no.
Sure, there's a couple of feathers with inked.
Oh, okay. Dang. I was gonna try and make glasses, but never mind.
God damn it.
All right. And so by securing our alliance, we can get trade and be able to give you supplies on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, which will be better in the long term.
But who would provide
Wouldn't you
these
agree?
who would provide these trades, and who would organize them?
We are, of course, as we are the leaders of Carvajal as well as of Titali and Comber.
Whoa. Oh. And where would all these trade posts go through? How do you avoid Stakmar's outpost?
We already have Stakmar's outpost under our
You
control
work with
as well.
Stakmar? I would let the world bloody end before I work with someone that's Stakmar. No, I'm going to raid Comber as he angrily walks off.
I look to Lambug. What's his problem with Stakmar?
He just hates the guy.
What specifically for?
They used to be friends, but Stakmar is a master negotiator, and he kept giving him a bad deal. We just say it's your own damn fault, but he says Stakmar abused their friendship.
Huh. You think that maybe we can't, would it be possible to recoup that friendship?
If you bring Stakmar's head, and only his head? I'd say that'd be the waste of time.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting.
You got this.
Walk over to Nargable. And how tall is he?
He's actually very short, like 5 foot.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I guess in common, because I'm not gonna try and speak Orcish anymore, but in common, I'm gonna speak to him like, "Hey man, look, I don't really know what he was talking about. I'm gonna be honest, but from what Lambug was saying, like I just want to let you know that I feel you. Okay, that sucks." And then I'm just gonna walk away.
You gain inspiration, Volk, as he looks at you confused. Huh?
I'm gonna do something also while they're talking. I would just go to Glasha and be like, Christian, is it your wizard? Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You said you're a wizard, like a
Yes.
What did you study especially? Like, what did you specialize in?
I specialize in illusions.
Oh, that's a good thing. I have this book here, and I'm gonna pick up the Archmage.
Have you washed your hands, Avalyn Arcani?
Okay. I did wash my hands.
Huh. Would it be okay if I go back to
Roll deception.
Narglebub?
And did you use the proper menses of soap?
I use prestidigitation.
Ah, a spell I invented. Well done.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm inside checking
Wow.
that shit.
You go ahead, inside check.
Is he just full of incel?
Okay, that
28.
was a lie.
Just gonna stare him down. Yeah. You invented.
Okay, that was an exaggeration. It was Archmage Krausus Domain II that invented that spell. That's my grandfather.
Glasha, just don't pay mind to him. What spells do you have in your book?
A large collection.
Mainly first level?
Sorry?
Mainly for
Oh my god, are you trying to fucking bribe her at this meeting? Are you like pulling a hustle right now?
I have quite a large amount of books, but my book is in my workplace at the moment.
Okay, I wanted to. If you want to,
We can
spells.
exchange spells. If you have the
Yeah,
incense to buy copy my spells, we can
I
trade
will.
spells
I need.
after this meeting.
Yeah. I also need to buy some of your incense. My owl died again.
Ah, yeah. Curse of a familiar.
Yeah, I'll have two of them, and I point. I have two familiars, my owl and I point to the book. Yes, he's quite powerful, but quite. And I mouth the words "stupid." I was just gonna mouth the word "stupid." Ooh. Jesus Christ, Sharn.
I'm up
Okay,
and looking
thank
at
you.
9,
Oh,
so assuming that's
Sure.
going on.
Master negotiator.
my master. I'm gonna go back to the group. Thank you for that. Okay. Guys, I might found even more spells for me and for.
And Sharn walks back. I convinced all three of them. Thank you for
Good
the help,
job,
Aldrin.
Sharn.
Yeah.
So, Lambug, what option do you think is best?
Me? Working the extra disputing the slaves from my mines towards the farms and then overworking the farms.
Uh, hmm. If we were able to get a shipment of ale over to you, couldn't you use that ale to keep the situation calm in both work locations?
Hmm. Slaves don't get ill.
Hmm.
Wait,
Uh,
DM, can I make a check to see what's better to be overworked in this current season? Because it's end of the winter. Like, is it better to force the fishing or force the
It
farming?
doesn't matter. They're both shitty options. If you overfish, there won't be any fish for the next season. If you overfarm, you won't have any farmers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really
It-
overfarm because the way farms work, they have harvesting seasons.
Yes,
You can just make more of the seed.
and that's what I'm thinking. Like, is it better to
Oh, every option they've
overfish?
suggested is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's a general check for it.
No,
Yeah, I'm
it's
like,
all horrible. You just have to think what
like,
your character thinks is the lesser of all of those evils.
Honestly, if I thought I had the charisma, I'd try and talk them into fucking murdering some of them white dragons that are all over the place
Yeah.
due to the massive influx of enemies that we cause.
Technically,
You know what I'm
we can
saying?
use
Mhm.
we can use
Dragons are
the bodies of
large.
the
They're good
hags.
sources of food.
Yeah, we can use the bodies of the hags as the food. I'm just saying.
You think anyone wants to eat that?
No one's
Just
eating that.
saying.
People would kill and eat dragon though, and that'd be
Fact.
smart. And the only real sources of dragons would be, oh wow, our number one enemy.
Mm,
Wouldn't that be great? But hey, I'm just an old man.
Although it would be horrible if they accidentally encounter a lair of a metallic dragon.
Adult. Oh.
we need you. We need you for the food, but I'm a good guy. We need you for the food. Just, okay.
So yeah, currently, let's see, 5 of them are going to vote your way that you know of. You don't know what the rest is going to vote. Sharn tells you that the chieftain counts as a tiebreaker. He doesn't get a vote unless the votes are equal. Then the chieftain decides which one of the options will be the one used.
The thing is, Slave Master, are you planning to raid? Do you want to raid Italy?
That is one of the calculated options we have, yes?
Italy itself doesn't have anything for themselves. We're gonna go and try to fix those things. I don't think raiding is at all a good option. I think Johnny and Volk agree, even Sue.
Well,
Sue has said nothing.
the problem is that, well, I don't want my people to starve. We can
Hmm.
take what little bit is left, and that would be enough. That's why it's an option.
You heard about what I discussed with Nargbol earlier about trying to set up a trade route to help alleviate the problem with food, correct? Would you consider that as a viable option?
No, I'm not adding any more options into the vote. It's either one of these.
I suppose it could be postponed for later.
You could suggest it for the next vote.
Mm-hmm.
Eltron's walking up to the chieftain.
Oh Jesus.
He's as you see him,
Scary fucker, yes.
one eye is looking at you.
What a
Eltron.
Chad.
Eltron will kind of bow. Hello, chieftain.
Yes.
I just wanted to know, what are your thoughts on these general options?
I keep them
if I
to
may ask.
myself, as it might influence the Elder's judgment.
Well, mind if I tell you my say on it?
Sure.
Well, in my eyes, well, it's either gotta be one or the other for the fish or farmer town, but Italy, I'd say, is a personally bad option because, well, think of all the precious ale you might lose. They'd never want to make ale for you guys. And, well, if they are enslaved and forced to make it, they couldn't make their finest products. So I'd say, maybe if it comes down to it, possibly that'd be a bad idea. Unless you want bad ale. That's just my...
Go ahead, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah.
You use the ale.
And Ben luck, because why not?
Sharn will also use a bend luck.
Oof.
Alright.
So, 27. As Dodrock
Fails.
puts his hand on his chin and thinks, yeah, I haven't had a proper drink in a while. I will consider what you said, little one.
Hell, if you'd like, me and my friends are gonna head there after all this. We could possibly bring you something back personally. Out of your
That
preferences.
would be preferable. No, just bring me something.
Alright, I'll try to get you the best. Nelton would exhale deeply. Oh god. Okay, guys, I don't think the chieftain's going for Tiddly.
I have a question.
Thanks, Shard.
I
problem.
have observant feet. Could I look at the three of them and try to if they're thinking, kind of mumbling while thinking, can I try to read what they are maybe thinking of? Can I try to read their
No
lips if they're
Orcish?
Unless you speak
Ooh.
Orcish, no.
Okay.
Never
Can I
mind.
try? In that case, wouldn't could I try an insight to see what they would be interested in to not what should be said to have them not raid either Comber or Tiddly?
Do what?
I have no idea how you would say that.
Yeah. It was just
There's only
worth a
so
shot.
much insight can do.
Yeah, I know. Pushing the limits.
We can just
Yeah,
talk to them.
I see them talking about their neighbors and their mourning and waiting for the vote to start. Now I want
They're
to see
not
how
even-
they're going to be persuaded to do something else in the voting.
Yeah.
Don't even know what they're going to vote for.
Oh, well, it seems we got a majority.
Hopefully. If not, the question, Sharon.
Yeah?
Do they only consider elders the ones that are in the hold, or can elders be people outside of the hall but have high position in a place?
Elders are only
That'd be
ones
funny.
that are only adults that deserve to be called elders. And currently, not all the elders
Even
are available because I don't see everyone here. These are just
Yeah,
the
isn't
ones that
Thin
are
Man
in the hold.
one?
Those
okay.
vote.
Because if things go south, maybe me and or Johnny could try to be elders, or even Eltron, Sue, or Volk, or you even.
Hey, Volk.
No, or you have to first be an orc
Huh?
adult to earn elder status.
Okay.
That guy looks like he enjoys a good fight. Maybe you could talk to him best.
Oh,
which
please don't
one?
challenge him to a fist fight. That'd be great.
Oh, fist fight the vote.
Dun dun.
Galdo.
Just try to arm
dude,
wrestle. See if you can
I
show
mean,
off your prowess.
I thought we weren't gonna fight anyone in here.
No, just arm wrestle. Show him
Oh.
your might and how to respect you.
Which guy?
Either or,
captain, he looks
everyone.
like it.
Just do
Looks like
everyone.
he enjoys might.
Hearing what Johnny says, I'll raise my voice and ask anyone in the room if they want to arm wrestle,
Uh-oh.
and I'll sit at this table and wait for someone to come arm wrestle me.
This is a voting room.
The chieftain looks up.
Oh God.
This has been a dull affair.
Amen.
Yeah.
Alright then. The others also look up. An
I
arm
gotta see
wrestle.
this.
Oh Jesus.
This'll be fun.
Tell me when the orc chieftain wants to.
Please don't
Oh,
use
shit.
anything magical to affect the results.
I'll-
You're probably gonna
I'll-
die.
I'll first stick out my hand to do a handshake and ask, okay, what's your name?
Oh God.
Toadhog.
Totagug?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sick. Alright.
Alright then,
cool.
let's do this.
And then
He
I'll
grabs
turn
your
back
hands.
and look at. Oh shit, Jesus. I'll look at the others and be like, and kind of whisper, is like, is this
Sink or
what
swim, bitch.
Is
You-
this what
you-
I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Totahug rolled a 5.
Oh no.
I don't use anything. I just.
Another-
I will rage.
Oh God. Is Volk
This-
gonna
this
be
table's gonna
engaged?
fucking break.
Go ahead, roll an athletics check, Volk.
Has Ben like silent or not seen?
A 28.
He rolled
Alright.
a 5.
He rolled a 5. And as Sharn sees this happening,
Uh-oh.
she will use her reaction
Bend luck Totagog.
to bend luck Volk.
Oh.
Lower his roll.
Oh,
Huh.
to lower Volk's roll.
Oh shit.
Oh
we
no.
don't know. We don't know.
Oh, it's a 1.
Mhm.
Well,
With a 27.
Now the question is, does he still beat me?
Well, the fight hasn't been over yet, so now with a 1, you pull him a little bit to the side of your winning shot. You have to win one more time and then you beat him.
Oh shit. Oh Jesus.
oh shit. Here we go again.
So the hog rolled a 10.
You got this.
Alright.
You got this.
Fate of
Volk.
the world on an arm wrestling match.
30.
30.
30. And then Sharn will use another bend luck on Volk.
Fuck it. I'll use it on Volk to bring it up. It's something.
29.
29.
And with all your effort and all your power, and on the right side, you have to use everything. You feel yourself getting weaker and stronger at the same moment. Your arm is tired. And like you're bending and bending and bending. And you, like, this has been the most horrific thing you've ever done, make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Damn, that's how you know it's serious.
Oh, by the way, since I'm breathing so hard, can little flames be coming out of my mouth?
Sure.
Just as a badass.
And with that, with the final push, you push him down and you've won.
Hell yeah. Can I break the table?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Can you break the earth?
Don't tell me, dude. Oh my god. I'm so tired.
Todorok stands up, looks at you with a silent death glare,
Uh-oh.
and then pats you on the shoulder. Good job,
Oh,
man.
cool.
It's been a long time since I've been beaten by someone. Although in
that's
true
awesome.
battle, you still need a couple of pointers. You were far too
Okay.
open in your defense.
My hand hurts.
That as well.
Okay. I'm just gonna go lay down in the fire because my hand hurts. It's like cramped.
What?
Well,
How does
damn.
everyone else look like watching this?
They all have their mouth open like.
Dude,
Nani?
you best wait, dude. I'm gonna be running this place. Hold
Yeah.
up.
I have a feeling.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do with it.
It doesn't know
Volk's
Orcish.
told.
It doesn't know Orcish.
That's true. Doesn't speak Orcish, but I would run it.
So you've all been done with your deliberating. It is time to vote. I would like everyone to step into the corner of the four options. To the left here would be to work harder on the farms. To the right here would be work harder on the fishing place. On the lower side, same story but done with the raiding. Alright.
I will abstain.
I assume we
from
can't
voting.
vote.
No, you're not an elder, so no.
He will abstain.
He abstains anyways.
So
Yeah.
yeah, y'all, August stays in his corner. Sage Glasgow stays in the corner. Hetme Omi goes to the other corner of the fishers, and Hetmaid and Umi also goes to the fisher part.
I will
Caretaker-
head to the corner with the pretty women.
Caretaker Ozzy
That is-
goes towards the farms. And let's see.
Wait, what does
Beast
Caretaker
Master-
Ozzy look like?
Beastmaster Borkel goes towards raiding Comber. Captain Goldo goes towards raiding Titali. And Farg goes towards raiding Fitali.
Oh.
Seems we have a draw on the votes, so that means
Uh-oh.
What about
the
Lambert?
chieftain decide. Lambach.
Yeah.
Lambach will go with Falk into the thing, so we have a
Nice.
three-way draw.
Borkel is so alone.
Mm-hmm. So yes, that means that the chieftain will decide. Seeing that Eltron already convinced him of not raiding Tiddly. 1, 2 left, 3, 4 right. He has decided that the fishermen have to put their back into it and work harder.
Is it because Volk was there?
Yes.
Maybe. As all the elders go back into their stations in the middle.
Hey, Sharn, just a question about like orc voting thing.
Yeah.
So can we like do the suggestion thing for the next voting for alliance or not?
You need the approval of an elder for that. They make the suggestions.
Who do
But
you
we have
suggest we
to.
go
We
to?
only have one. We only need one person to convince.
Who do you suggest we go to?
Well, Galasha seems the most obvious choice.
Clash.
Are you
She's
kidding?
eldest.
Our big boy Jarl over here is awesome.
Big boy, Yar.
Yeah, we need to get him into our group and let him just talk.
I say Jarl because he reminds me of the Scotsman.
I love him.
It's either Jarl or Clash.
Although they have to finish their own voting first, and then the suggested votings are. I don't know which one is next.
So it's at the end of the day business. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First old business, then new business.
Mm-hmm.
We can post our votes in chat who we want.
Glacia stands up. Alright, for the next problem, or, well, it's not actually a problem, it's more how we will use new resources. Sharn, during her quest, helped me gather access to a magical tower that I've been researching for quite a while, which sports magical elemental essences, and I've finally figured out a little way of using it. I have 3 ways of using it currently that we can use in any sort of way we see fit. The first one is to we can create a river next to the hold with it, and that would solve, not that water is the biggest problem for us, but it would solve, in the short term, it would solve any water problems we could have. Also, I can further on ahead create another river. I can only create one river, but this river I can make very hard to cross, which would give us a better defensive stance here for invading large forces. Or we could add to our army and I could summon a large amounts of slave water elementals to help us.
I don't really care about what they vote for in this.
Well,
I
if
do.
we're to get them as
I do.
allies, then the water elementals could be useful for an army.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
But same as the river, as it would mean that, well, they are not. It's harder to get invaded and for them to be invaded.
A
Yeah,
coastal
that's
river
good,
too
too.
would have lots of benefits. Most rivers contain fish. Means
Yeah,
more
no-
fishing options.
Yeah, and more food, so that's good too.
We might suggest I could message Clash and say just to say kind of like go for the normal river. It will give them
Man,
food.
I don't want to push her. The more
Yeah.
annoyances you make here, the less likely we are to be invited into the pack. So
Yeah.
far, Volk's got a good vote of confidence, I believe, but that guy down there, that other elder, he hates us.
Oh,
So
I think the voting doesn't really matter for us. All are good options for us.
I want the water elementals. That's my
Feel
vote.
free.
I
I
want the
too will
river.
vote for water
but I'm not
elementals
I-
just so that
Sue hates government, so he's not participating in any meaningful way.
I'm just gonna convince people.
yeah.
I will.
I just don't want the water elementals to touch me.
I will try to convince people to not summon water element.
Alright, so someone wants Altron wants to cause water elementals, and Avalyn doesn't want water elementals.
Yeah,
I'm
she
going to
wants
say
normal
you
river.
guys, you both do charisma checks, and best out of 5 wins with convincing enough people.
Ooh, out of 5.
Straight charisma.
Straight charisma.
-2.
I'll do Tides of Chaos for the first.
I will be using enhance ability then. Charisma.
Wait. Enhance ability. It's in a.
It's an
It's a spell.
ability check.
Yeah.
Yeah. come on, give me a second. It needs to roll
Just
properly.
walk around this place casting. I cast magic.
Oh, just
Well-
cast it once, really.
Oh,
Okay,
well, there you go.
Ultron wins.
Alright, first
I
one.
thought it was
Ultron
like,
wins. Second round.
Oh.
15.
Boop,
Second round. Avalon makes the better argument.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh.
Bad luck.
Bend luck.
There
And
it
just
is.
to, I'm gonna lower hers just to make myself look better.
Alright, so now it's
Doesn't
2
matter, but
for
yeah.
Eltron, 1
Dragon
for
die.
Avalon.
Dragon
whore.
die.
Alright.
Are you sure?
Fuck it, dragon die.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you,
Fuck.
dragon die.
It's equal.
So
No,
it's a
that still
draw.
makes it.
Oh, really?
Now you're both
No?
at 17.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
Hey,
So you're both at 1.5 now.
seeing how seeing as how Ava essentially cheated using magic, can I help Eltran?
We both
There you
cheated.
go.
They
Yeah.
both cheated.
Okay.
Like Eltron's cheating better. Let's vote for him.
Yeah, I like his cheating better.
Really? So it's 1-1. Well, 1.5.
Both 1.5. Next check.
Oh.
We'll see.
Alright,
got that one.
2.5 for Eltron, 1.5 for 1.1 for Ava.
You're
You
rolling
make it a
very
draw
well.
again.
Ah.
Alright.
Fuck.
14.
Yeah.
Who win?
Eltron had the better argument, as they are all convinced, yes, we should summon more water elementals.
Yeah, fight stuff easier.
And when the water elementals,
Yeah, they're slaves.
Break
It doesn't
the-
matter.
they are still creatures.
Yeah, but they're elementals, so they'll be fine. They just go home when they die. They're not permanently dead.
Oh no! If they break their thing, I look
The
at
water
Galasha.
elementals
You
have
will
been
be in
summoned.
danger.
I'm
This
pretty
doesn't
sure
work
she
as
thought
this-
it out.
This doesn't work like that spell.
Oh, it's you just summon them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
Although
they'll
there's
like
a
it
limit on
anyways.
how many I can summon at the moment.
In time, you'll
Like
have
that
a
spell.
lot.
New guards.
And see, and that there's no casualties to the orcs themselves. They just send these guys in. There's plenty to.
Okay, Galasha, can you at least, if you get more power, then summon the river, the normal river, so they can actually be even faster in.
Maybe later, but this is a long process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need any help, you can call me. Call me.
Ho,
You can
ho, ho.
send sending.
Everyone, Todorog looks around as the water elementals are summoned. I think that concludes our business for today.
Chieftain. Chieftain.
He looks very
Todorog?
angry at you as you talk to him.
Galasha. You
I
might want to suggest something about taking over this whole country.
make an alliance.
Because Sean's the Dragon Lord. We could take over.
Chieftain, I would like you to do you want me to read your future?
I already know my future.
I'm like Ava is
There's
stalling
two
for you to
options.
marry.
I die on the battlefield, or I die with all my wives in my bed. I don't know which one's worse.
I think the
I
first one is
myself
worse
am more
because you don't know
partial
who killed.
to death, just in general.
Yeah, like Ava is stalling for them to convince the sage.
Anyone going to try and convince any of for an extra vote?
I believe Eltron was trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eltron was trying to convince the sage to add one into the docket. And then,
Well, what
you
is
know,
it,
made
Eltron?
it happen.
Well, since Sean's the Dragon Lord, we can probably get rid of Tiamat's control and just basically take over this whole front. ally ourselves with powerful forces and say fuck Tiamat.
Ah, yes, you're right. Time
Have
for
some powerful
rebellion is
allies.
here. I call in a extra vote. You see some of the elders like, oh no, not one, no, not one more.
I want to kill something.
Wanna go home?
Good thinking.
As like a Todorog, as he's having a conversation with or a short conversation with Ava, is like also like, oh no, not another one.
Like, I wanna go home and bang my women. God damn it!
This is for them. This is like jury duty.
Yeah, I figured. It's
can
the
I-
same for Sue. He doesn't like it either.
Can I try and convince them to put another thing on the docket of putting a vote, or just like
You just
not
have
a
to
vote per
convince
se.
one.
Okay, just trying to see if I can get them to fix Sharn's eye, like talk to Jarl and see if I can convince him to maybe somehow fix Sharn's eyeball or give her an
That's
eyeball.
nice.
Younger burger, we are going to have that type of magical, as we would have already fixed it, yo.
Well, I tried.
I fucking love this.
Did he
man.
just say yo?
Yo?
Younger, younger, younger.
Leave Havel
Hinky Pinky Durgan Burger.
What'd you say about his mom?
If the
You
giant
talk
is
with
like,
the Yotama accent, you're the manga bush.
if all giants talk like this, I don't want to attack them.
Alright, Sage Blaster's calling it.
Men det så pratar Peter,
Wait.
pratar det Jotam stays away, ja.
Is it an actual language or are you just making stuff up?
Yes.
Just yes.
Hey, so Sharn and
Yeah?
Eltrin, do you think during these voting things you should do like a demonstration of your power?
Let Sage Glaska talk first for the voting. Then we can
Yeah,
see if we
Yeah.
that's
persuade
very
some.
polite.
I add a extra vote to the thing. We have been tormented by Solana and her dragon for far too long. We were once a free peoples, raiding the countryside, doing what we wished for, without much problems. These wingmen have shown great power in already taking back a piece of these lands. And we should retain our piece of the lands. We have already seen what the demon of death has done to our holds. We have seen what type of torture we went through when the ale ran out. Some of them
Say
already look at shock. Oh no, not that much again. And I suggest we put down our petty pride for once, and we form an alliance with this army of the frontier. Kick the chromatics out. Have it a yay or a nay? Aye. And now they start talking amongst themselves in what they want to vote.
Oh god.
Hey, Sharn,
Now's the
I think
docket.
I think this is your time that you can tell your grandpa that you're a dragon lord.
Yes, give me a moment to prepare.
I will approach Sharn and I would say, just as we said, sometimes you need do things by yourself. We can't help you now.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
I
we
can.
learned you, I just smack Eltrin.
I'm still gonna help her. Unless she wants to handle it on her own. Do you want to handle it on your own?
No point in piggyback riding myself to the top, so some things I have to do myself.
Alright, good luck.
I would like to interjecture in all of your opinions. We all know that under normal circumstances, even though we orcs love fighting, we really do. Look at this eye. Got my first scar. Some of them look a bit impressed. Ooh, that's a good fight. But Solana has been carving her laws and rules upon our way, and we have been diminished through nothingness. Grand cities we once had, even to the even to the west, have been completely obliterated by Dragonfire. And we know how powerful Solana is, and that no one orc, no normal orc, can beat her in single combat. Not even you, Grandpa, I'm sorry. As she winks to her grandpa with one eye.
She wink or blink.
Yes.
It's all the same now.
Slap.
God damn it.
But we do have a weapon to counter it. We just have to bide our time before this weapon is too strong, or this weapon is strong enough. As I will show you, Soul, a room. As Soul comes out of her bag. As they all look at amazement as the golden wormling appears. Charn's Dragon Lord? I thought they all died. Oh, well, that explains the half-orc part. Her mother chose a good mate. But which as they are all coming. This is Soul, my dragon companion, as we are bound together. We are your weapons against Solana. You know our code. Go down fighting. Now we finally have a weapon. I'm the spear. You guys form the shield. And we will strike down at the heart of Starfront and end Tiamat. Now I'm going to roll a persuasion check.
This will be hilarious if it's a nat one.
With advantage?
Double nat ones.
Like
Oh,
everyone
my-
calls her a loser.
No.
You're not an
Oh, no.
elder, you're a kid.
We were wrong to give you the test. Anyone want to add anything of value to the roll? Or add-ons?
I can't.
Does
All right,
anyone have
so
advantage?
can I just look to Sharn and say, like, do we have your permission to add on or no?
Yeah, no.
You can try doing the help action with a persuasion check.
All right. Eltrin, you want to talk with Johnny as well? Because you're my best buddy.
I'm sure you got this.
All right.
I gotta believe in you.
You know of our capabilities, and in seeking Sharn's strengths, our Dragon Lord's strengths, we have a means to cultivate that strength at the Golden Shrine. There, she will be given the power of a full Dragon Lord, to where she can eventually, once we find an opening in Tiamat's Chromatic Guard's defenses, to end Solana and Tiamat once and for all. We need all of your help to get that opening that we need. And with it, you may have lands far beyond which you already possess.
Johnny, if I may add,
Go ahead, I'm not stopping you.
if we don't join and if we don't work together, we saw future. It's not good. It's not good. Not good. And like everyone can see that Ava is like, fuck. Like it's really bad.
You can make an intimidation check with advantage.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why me?
Johnny can make a persuasion check with advantage.
So both of us or just
Yeah,
him?
both of you.
Oh, you're saying the future is
What
bad.
about my reputation?
Ah,
20.
13. I will
Bad luck.
14.
I will Dragon die me. The 16 for me.
17. Because of the
17.
dragon die. Or the bend luck.
Okay.
Sean, will you something, something?
She's going to use it for herself.
Alright.
Yeah.
As they all look
Sounds-
like, Well, at least we go down fighting. Some of them are like, yeah, fighting death is a good death.
Fighting-
Sharn will do her persuasion check now with advantage.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Is it double that once?
Ah.
And she
22.
will use the bend luck.
Good.
Can I put another
Yes.
one on top?
No, you used yours for the.
Oh, that's
for
right.
Ava.
Okay.
25. As they all look impressed. I say it is time for the voting. So how the voting will work is I'm going to roll d4s. And some of them you've touched and interacted with, and the chance is higher. So, first off is Omi. Headmate Omi. You did not do any quests for her, but you did persuade her. So on a 1 or a 2, she will vote on a yay. She votes yes.
Good.
1 down, 30 to go.
Next up is Umni. You have completed a quest for her with what was finding the necklace or ring. I don't remember.
It was a
which.
ring.
Yep.
Ring.
And that'll make it a 1, 2, or a 3. So on a 4, she votes on a nay.
Don't be a dick, Umi.
Honestly.
Pretty good.
Alright. Then it is Borkel's turn to vote. As well, you retrieved a mammoth for him. So same, 1, 2, 3, and a 4 is a nay. That is 3 votes in the pocket. Then let's see, where is Ozzy? Ozzy, you washed and cleaned up those orcish children for her as well. 1, 2, 3. 4 votes. Let's see. Then next up is Tog. Tog is you have not completed a quest for him, so for him it is a 1 or a 2. 5 votes in the pocket. After that is Captain Galdo. 1, 2.
Everyone agrees.
Oof.
He votes the first nay.
And he gets smashed by a water elemental.
Then is Slave Master Lambug. For her, you've completed a quest as well. That would be 1, 2, 3 again.
Please.
Alright.
Black sheep in the fucking family, Galdo.
Galash's turn. 1, 2, 3 as you helped her get that orb that she summoned those water elementals with.
You know,
the
it would be
yays
funny.
are on a large majority. Go ahead.
It would be funny if she said nay and she was the one that brought it up.
Then we have
Hell yeah.
Nargabal. You have revealed to be allies of Stakmar. So for
So
him,
1.
it is a 1. He will agree with it.
I mean, you raise a good point.
You raise a good point.
And then last, Jarle Auguste. He's a daughter of voter. On a 1 and on a 2.
Please roll a 3.
Now that's when this guy just looks silly.
Black
Does
sheep
everyone
in
just give him an awkward look?
Todorog looks at Galdo. Galdo, you know the punishment of yea or nays as being the only one.
Gulp.
I do. And my honor demands the proper punishment. Alright! Chieftain Todorok throws his hammer at Galdo's head, and the hammer goes straight through Galdo's head, leaving a hammer-shaped hole in Galdo's head as the corpse falls down on the ground. The hammer
Oh my
floats in
God.
the air, then flies back and goes straight through Galdo's back and leaves another hole as it's covered in blood, and the chieftain catches the hammer again in his hand.
Jesus.
I run to Galdo. I just run to Galdo.
He doesn't have a
Did they bring
head,
him back?
Eva. He's
Oh,
super.
yeah.
He doesn't have a torso.
Uh,
He barely has a torso.
I can't bring him back.
He doesn't have a head. Revivified wouldn't work.
Yeah. Chieftain,
Rip.
why?
Our tradition.
He was not proper part of the clan and the tribe, so he was ousted.
Chieftain, the thing about people in councils, they don't kill people that disagree.
This is politics.
I mean,
I
everyone has
know.
their own method of doing it. Maybe this is better than others.
Look, there's
by
a
the way,
metaphor
I'm
that
just-
politics are a warfield. This is not a metaphor here.
I have a question. Can I roll an investigation check, like stealthfully scan him what he has?
Sure, you could, no, that would be sleight of hand check to secretly loot him.
Loot. Why would you do this?
No,
Looting his
can
body.
No, I'm not looting his body. I'm just looking, like he's laying down. I'm just looking. Does he have anything like while looking at him? I'm not.
You're
Going
invisible.
through
You
his-
can just look straight at him.
Oh yeah.
That's
true.
right. I forgot she's permanently invisible too.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna like look around like really close to his body so that they can't really see me. Is that like perception?
There's just
Investigation?
was random fucking air with a book following it.
It
Like,
was the
because-
book.
Yeah, the question is like because I'm not touching him and like looking what he has because I'm invisible, I can do that. Is that still sleight of hand even though I'm not touching him and shit?
Well, you kind of have to look in his pockets.
Okay, I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
All right, you find about 102 gold in his pocket. You find that he has one greater healing potion with him, and he has and that's about it.
I say, Crassus, get here, Crassus.
I am an
Why?
archmage. You will tell me with my proper titles.
Archie, could be quiet. No one wants to listen to your goddamn titles.
I just say to Archmage Crassus, just float and hide the gold in the healing from them.
I am not some a simpleton that holds
Crassus,
your
you're
gold
weak
for
right
you.
now. Crassus, the most powerful leader should have. Go with me. Go with me.
Elton will take some suspicion off her and just yell, "Book nerd!" and orc.
And I'm like, this is the thing. You see Ava you see a book flying, and the book is hiding something, and you just see Ava like, I found gold and healing potions.
My question is, who's going to replace Captain Galdo?
Oh
Get it, me, Volk.
I hope Volk.
The new captain is what you're saying?
Captain Volk.
Captain Volk.
Good, but then you'd have to retire your character for staying here. But
Oh, that's true.
Hmm, but that's so good.
That's on you, man.
I pass the potion to Shard, and I keep the gold.
Yeah, no.
If you-
Volk needs to keep traveling. He's got stuff he's got to do.
Did you just rob an ally? Is that what you did?
He
is
died.
dead.
He is dead.
looting the
Oh,
dead
the
is
dead
quite
guy.
normal.
He's dead.
Yeah, robbing the dead is fine. I don't give a
First
shit
come,
about
first
that.
serve.
The best thing
Uh,
about Alma is she's invisible. I always forget that. Oh, I still need to get down a day.
sorry, I'm only like half here. There's stuff going on.
So, an alliance has been made with the. You were called the Wingman, right?
Yep, the wingmen.
But I see two
That's
females.
not what it says on our banner, but that's what we should go with.
Well, you know, like how they say human and like the man, it has man, even though humans can be females. It's just, you know, mankind refers to everyone, you know,
Mhm.
sort of like that.
Ah,
And you know how like woman has like the men at the end?
Yeah, so we're the wingmen.
all right. Then, everyone go back to your posts, and we are done. Or would any of the players want to try and get another vote about something else into it?
I mean, we already
I
got the
demand better food.
alliance.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got the alliance.
That's what's
The,
important
the
thing.
slaves need
Let-
proper
let's
training
not-
of cooking.
Please tell me you yell that out.
If Sue's doing it, I'm doing it. I'm helping out
Sue,
Sue.
that's on you, buddy. You started, I'll finish it. I'll tell you that.
But we
Sue
need to convince,
hates
we
government.
need
Do
to
it.
convince someone
Do
to
it.
suggest it.
Oh no,
Yarra
I can't
August,
do that.
Yarra August.
I leave it to you.
Who's the slave taker? Who's the slave taker? She does that. We should
Slave
bring that up to her.
master.
Fucking
Yeah,
Elgin's
that'd be
bringing it
great.
up.
But Yarra likes cookies.
Dude.
Yarra likes
This will be great.
cookies.
I'll,
cookies.
I'll follow.
Hey,
What
slave
is it?
master.
Yeah?
Well, Sue's really been showing up those slaves and just making like really good food compared to their kind of crappy food. You really need to get them to cook better. It'll make
That's-
everyone happier.
Yeah, but that's not something we can really vote on.
I see. Well, expending some resources to train them, make soldiers happier and fight better. So I hear.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Please. Please.
All right, here we go.
Dragon
Luck.
die, bend luck.
Alright, I'll make the request. Here I have another vote! Now you see Todorok so angry that he throws his hammer at Lambog and decapitates Lambog as
Oh,
as the blood spreads
damn!
around all above Eltrin as he's bleeding dead.
Well,
Like,
fuck.
is she
Well,
dead?
I think
Can I
that's a
do
good place to
revive?
call it.
Is she
Yeah,
dead?
that's
Any elders have any other suggestions on voting?
Oh, that's-
Question to him: is her head gone, or can I try to revivify her?
She's decapitated.
Oh,
Put the head back. Put the head back. Stitch it together. Medicine check.
yeah, I'm just like, wait.
Maybe we should just run around convincing every elder until there are no more elders, and then we rule this place. There we go.
Then the chieftain rules alone.
Well, shit.
Chieftain, why?
I know exactly
let's get out of here.
what
Let's-
Eldrin
he
looks
needs
like
to
I was
right now.
done with the voting. Now I'm going back to bed. As he walks off.
fuck. I'm
Which
sorry.
door does he go through? That one. No one dares stay under his way. Fuck.
I just look at
Murdered a-
every other person in this room, and I'm like, how many elders did you change?
Quite a bit, but the last 5 years Todorhawk has been in a more peaceful mood.
Peaceful.
This is peaceful.
I will
Well,
check what she
the thing
has.
the thing was the previous,
Yeah,
Glaska says, like, the previous chieftain, well, that was Todorok's grandfather, and I always thought that Todorok was the more reasonable of the two.
I'm casting guidance on Volk if he wants to check things. I can also
I
check
will.
things.
Well, she ain't gotta be in Rush Hour 3.
What is it? What do I roll for this?
What are you looking? Well, you can just loot her, so you don't have to. Roll
Okay, well,
Oh yes,
Okay,
that's
good.
right. Loot, more loot.
Let's kill all the elders so we can loot them all.
no, we just have to get the chieftain mad enough at them.
You're not wrong either.
But
I
yeah,
look at- I
I
look-
am looting her.
All right. She does have about 13 gold pieces with her.
I look at Sage and I say, did she have any family?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh,
Sean raises her hand.
that-
Yikes.
Oh my god.
your mom?
No.
No.
My
Okay.
mom's been dead for years.
Sorry.
She's like a far-off cousin.
Well, she
That
dead.
sucks.
Now, when the gatherings are stopping, some of the other elders are leaving. As other orcs come in, the giants come back in to have food at the feast hall.
What about the janitors or the cleanup crew?
Yeah, those are coming to remove those bodies.
Do they have hats?
No.
Question. I'm like, wherever I go, the book is book following me, or can book
Yes.
do something else and just yell at
It
me?
automatically follows you unless it is unable to follow you for any odd reason.
Okay.
Like if you
Like an old
teleport
man
through it, like
beating
if
the
you
shit out of it.
teleport through a wall, the book obviously can't force itself through a wall.
It's like, well, I'm here then.
It just doesn't try hard.
Eltrin, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. I'm a bit rusty on my orc politics.
Can I give Eltrin a towel?
Sure.
I will clean his face with prestidigitation.
I think I need to go to my room for a good cry.
You want me to send Crassus with you?
Roll for depression.
Fucking might as well talk to someone about this.
Please go with Eltron if you can.
I am magically bound to follow you.
Eltron, do you want me to go
Besides,
with you?
is he smart enough to attune to me?
I'm plenty smart, you book.
God. I think I'm gonna go with you, Eltron.
We should force Volk to attune to it.
Intelligence comes in
That'd be great.
many shapes and forms. Just
Let me
look
know.
at Volk.
Let me know when you guys are leaving.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
gotta go find the quartermaster.
Before I leave, Sage Clasha, please can I buy like 100 gold worth of 50 gold worth of
She's
incense?
gone already.
She's still in the thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, where is she?
Here.
Oh, there she is. Everything's got like
sure. 50 gold.
blurry
Have
as
you
fuck.
trade?
Yeah, thank you. And please, when you can you go to my room? Like, I'm in the female room, and give like I want to exchange some spells with you. Thank you, but I need to help my friend. And I was like running for Eltron.
Eltron is not waiting.
So
Yeah,
what
I'm
are we
just running
doing
for it.
now? What's the plan?
Oh, I gotta pick up art supplies for 15
cu-
gold, and then I gotta...
Cure Eltrin's depression.
Yeah, and then we
We
gotta
all-
stuff Eltron full of food to cure his depression.
Oh,
Run
Eltrin,
away.
you want anything to drink?
Oh, give me
Nah.
Eltron, do you want to talk?
I
Just
don't
wanna
think
go
he
in my
does.
room by myself. Here,
Hey,
go occupy
I'm
yourself
afraid
with
your
this,
room
Ava.
is my room.
With what?
Here, play with that. I expected that back, though.
Oh.
I will kill you for that if it comes down to it.
Okay. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
more books.
Guys, I need. How much gold can I get from you?
So you
So-
wanted to buy painting supplies, right? The
Yeah.
quartermaster is now available.
Cool, I go to him and then I would like to purchase painting supplies.
We only
Or
have
any kind of
color-
art supplies.
We have a. He has a couple of knives and like everything that can. All the painting supply, all the art supplies he has can also be used as a weapon.
Nice.
As he
Ah.
also shows you, and he shows you. Well, the only thing is, for the painting supplies, we only have the color red.
Do you have different shades of red?
Yes. Would you like human blood red? Would you like elven blood red? Or would you like cow blood red or chicken blood red?
Just give me all of them.
Alright.
And paper and pencils too. Alright, well, charcoal. Whatever we draw with.
Charcoal, yes.
Mhm.
Paper, no. Have to visit Sage Glasgow for that.
Very well. Looks like I have to visit James Glasgow for paper. Appreciate it. Right, so 15 gold and I get all red art supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. I could do a lot of shit with red.
Yeah, can I take 200 gold from the party pot? Man,
Anyone opposed?
We need to have a voting session for this.
Ah, yes. Reconvene the Council of Elders.
yeah,
That don't matter to me.
What's it for?
getting identify, a pearl for identify, and alarm spell.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Alright, then I'll
Okay,
remove
somewhere
200.
I will talk to Sage. Hello, young lady. I need to buy paper. I need to do some drawings.
Alright.
I want to.
Seeing as this is an exclusive product, it is a bit more expensive than it would be anywhere else.
Very well. How much for
It'd
paper?
be 1 silver piece per piece of paper.
Yeah, that is expensive. So let's see, 10 gold equals 100 pieces of paper then. Alright. That should cover me for a while. And I hand her 10 gold.
Alright, thank you for the business.
I now have 2 gold, but I only ever take out like 25 gold per allowance for me, so now I have 10 pieces of paper. No, 100 pieces of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it, boys. I've accomplished my goal.
I
100.
will buy a soapstone so that I may clean my weapons and make them sharper. Just cleaning.
A whetstone or
weaponry
a soapstone?
I will take both because I
do
don't
not
know the
have
difference.
a soapstone.
A whetstone it is.
Now here's a question, Yannick. Would drawing from memory, like someone's features or something like, be wisdom, intelligence, or charisma?
Intelligence, history.
Thank you.
How much is for?
Or intelligence, just art supplies if you're drawing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I would. Does the sage has 100 gold worth of pearl?
Yes, she does, but it is her own. She uses
Oh,
for.
Yeah, I would buy 20. I would buy 75 gold worth of paper and start scrambling for identify and alarm. But I can do that also in off days because I need
Yes.
at least 3 hours for that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do the math, and I would also look at her first level spells she
Right.
had.
I will give those later.
Thank you.
Alright. Anyone want to do anything remaining in the hold?
So we going to Titoli, boys?
I don't think.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
yeah, I think that's about it for me. I'm gonna go. Can I go to the shrine I built
Sure.
last time, and I'll pray at it?
Here it
How
is.
much time, guys?
Nice.
Ooh. How much time do you guys are letting pass while we are buying shit?
We just got here. Like we just woke up here.
Yeah.
This is like the
It's
morning.
Still morning.
Yeah,
but,
I will. I'm going to try my hand at fucking chicken cookies again because goddamn it,
Needs
I'm
to be
upsetty.
good.
upsetty. Give me my spaghetti.
Still in that shifted form.
No,
You
that
can't.
ended. Hey, look, it's
my-
another fucking 15.
15.
The Dice Gods just don't allow it.
Volk, nat
possible.
20s.
I wanted to roll
Thank you,
religion.
God. Bahamut.
Fuck
is
you,
looking
God.
after me. Dude, wait, you realize I've had 3 natural 20s in like the last hour.
You realize
Yes.
I've rolled 3 15s? No, 4, because I had advantage for one of them.
Technically, it's 2. You rolled 2.
Let's see. I rolled. First, I rolled the chicken cookies. That was a 15. Second time, I rolled was with advantage, and I was a nat 1, and then another 15. And then finally this one.
Maybe chicken
can say
cookies are
it.
just not a good idea.
Yeah. The Dice Gods don't allow it.
Apparently, holy shit. I'm cursed. That's the only way around this. Why?
Damn, Volk. Just
Ah.
damn.
Me today.
Maybe Bahamut does still like folk. I don't know.
So, Volk, mind if I ask you a question about your religion thing?
Yeah, sure.
How or why did you get so into it?
I just I felt like I needed a calling in my life, and I just well, to be honest, it really happened because this dude punched me in my face, and he kind of beat me up real good. But I was also trying to mug him, so there's that. But he had this like big symbol on his stuff, and that just happened to be the symbol of Bahamut. So then I was like, what is that? And then when I found out, it just made a lot of sense.
So you were bad, but now you're good.
Yeah, I mean, you could try, but you know how it is.
Nice story.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it was more of I didn't really know what to do, and I found it, and I really liked it, and I enjoyed it, and it makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I can't read the book or anything, but I spent a long time watching people, and learning through sermons and stuff.
Wait, so you have it? Wait, you can't read it. Wait.
No, I can't read.
Did you just? Wait, but you can say the prayers and all that, right?
Yeah, but if you attend a sermon long enough, you just learn how to say it. That's all I know.
So you memorized the entire book.
I mean, kinda, but just from people saying the words from the book, and then I just listen to what they say, basically.
Summarize chapter 3 of the book.
And I try and summarize chapter 3 of the book somehow.
Make a religion check.
Another nat 20.
Could be so good. Ooh, still high.
Not natural, but it's there.
Yep, as he summarizes that part perfectly.
I checked the book. I'm like,
Yeah, perfectly.
how?
Maybe that is all maybe the entire brain space that Volk has was dedicated to this book, and there's not much room for anything else.
I mean, I spent the last 5 years just at a church, and I lived there, and I just listened to people, and I would fight people, because Bahamut's not really much for words. He's more about action, I really
Yeah, I
dig
agree
that.
with that.
So, but whenever there was a sermon, I would listen, or people were praying and stuff. That's about it.
Volk.
At this point, I'm convinced Bulk could go and try to make chicken cookies and he'd do better than me.
Volk, You are smart in your own special way.
I never said it was dumb. Rude.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you're smart in your own special way.
Yep, I agree. I am smart.
Oh. Oh. So cute.
Also, for some reason on my character sheet, it says my hit die is a D4.
Yeah,
you need to
ignore
change
that. You have to change it.
Okay. I don't know why, but that got me really concerned.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Barbarians got
It does
nerfed.
to be due.
Yep.
Big nerf.
You can just click on the D4 and switch it to other things.
Personally, I think I like that better than the previous multi-class thing where you had to keep on like doing the menu.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
thank you.
change.
Appreciate it.
I just remember what I multi-class with, so I can use them.
Yeah, I would spend my hour summoning Ayun, and I would look for bulk actually.
Mm. I'll spend some time and I'll try and draw Thatch from memory while everyone's using their hit dice for some reason.
D12 was yeah.
We're not even damaged and we're rolling it.
Yeah,
We're
I-
just
I-
Lost
roll
hit
depression dice.
yeah. I would first look for
Alright.
bulk and then
25.
look for
I got a 25 for sketching Thatch's head.
whoa.
Damn.
Well, Avalon, if you ask around, people will tell you that the Red Dragonborn walked outside.
Okay, I would
Southgate.
Southgate. Okay, I would go. Oh God, there's so many. I would ask the 4 people. Okay, I see it. I will just walk behind Volk. Volk. I'm still
Hey, what's up?
invisible. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I could tell by the book.
Yeah. um. Question. Are you okay?
I mean, I'm fine generally, but you know, I don't know. I haven't really heard felt like a sign from Bahamut in a while, so you know, I'm just kind of. I think I'm doing the right thing, so you know.
And any kind of worship is worship. You don't need to just
Well,
gods can't always answer.
it's not so much about worshiping. It's Bahamut doesn't really care for words, honestly, but it's more. I don't know. I felt like maybe I would be called. There's this thing that Bahamut has, right? It's called the Rite of Rebirth, and those that are called to it are transformed, into a dragonborn of platinum scales, and I don't know. It's something I aspire to be, but I don't know. I feel like I just haven't gotten there quite yet.
You feel a touch on your cheek. How can I call it?
Ugh. From what?
From my hand.
Exactly. That's why he's like, oh my god.
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Stranger
I swear,
danger!
If there's another ghost here, I'm gonna be so mad.
Stranger danger!
You're afraid of being red. You don't like being a red dragonborn.
I mean, I am what I am, but there's nothing greater than being, an actual champion of Bahamut. But that could be far off as far as I know.
Yeah, but you don't have to. It's not always that you have to change for something. You can be his champion as a red dragonborn. You can give inspiration to other types of dragon. You can give inspiration to other people, different people. Like, look at me. I'm a red dragonborn and I worship the platinum dragon, and I'm still his champion. You
Oh
don't
no,
need to.
I totally agree. But when I mentioned you become platinum, that's just not like a paint thing. Like it's literally like I literally I've seen others do it before, it's well, very rarely. The man that beat my face in was that, which is, and you know, is the first thing I asked about. But it's literally it's a whole ritual. You spend like a whole day, and then eventually you get put in this like egg cocoon thing. I don't really know how dragons are born, and then after a while, you come out and you're a platinum dragonborn, and you know it's supposed to symbolize a full
Rebirth.
dedication thing.
Well, maybe in future you become a platinum.
That's the dream.
I mean, what can I say? I'm just a priest. But, you know, hopefully when I get all the chapters of the book, I might find something really useful for maybe defeating Tiamat. Maybe it can help us. But honestly, I give Volk my prayer book. My prayer book.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
And I kind of snuggle next to him because to show him some things, but I realize I'm invisible, so I can't really point out
Well,
that I tell my owl.
I don't think he can read.
Essentially, as you point stuff out, I'm just gonna agree. We're like, oh yeah, but you know, I
I-
The
can't.
person
I
who can't lead.
I
The
don't
person who
know-
can't read.
Yeah,
I don't know if Ava can tell or not,
She
or she
can,
knows
she
I
did it
can
on
read.
purpose. She did it on purpose.
But yeah,
She opens the last page, and there is alphabet written on a piece of paper.
in what language?
Common.
Oh, great. You know, I'm not great at common, to be honest.
I start speaking Draconic. Would you
Oh
like?
yeah,
Would you like a Draconic?
yeah. I mean, I'm fine at Draconic, to be honest.
I can teach you if you want.
Common is like my fourth language, so it's not great.
I can teach you in common to at least read. You know, you don't need to just. If you need any help with reading and something, you can always ask me.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm fine with learning. It's just, you know,
Question: Is
Time
Volk
consuming.
embarrassed?
I mean, he knows he can't read, so he's fine with people knowing he can't read. He's not really worried about not reading because he finds that reading is kind of a waste of time. It's more to him like if I'm reading, I could be spending time going out and like hitting stuff. So like, why read?
Yeah. You don't need to. You don't need to be. You'll get in time. You'll understand in time. For now,
Yeah.
I give Volk 10 gold worth of incense, and I say, burn this at the shrine. It may
Okay.
give you a sign.
I'll burn the incense, but I'll light it by breathing on it.
That's even better. And
With fire breath.
I go look for sage, so we can do that thing later, as we said. Boom.
Alright. Anyone else want to do anything in the hold? Buy supplies for food and stuff like that if they are almost out.
So I'll buy 2 gold worth of rations. No, 7 gold worth of rations.
I think Geldrin's all set.
Now I'm 2. I just need to talk to the sage, and that's it. The rest of you do whatever you want.
You go towards her chamber, her office chamber, and she shows you off her spellbook, and I will put the spellbook things in downtimes available later on for you.
Thank you.
All spells you already know. Yeah.
That is-
Well, I only have, believe you, what level wizard are you?
I'm level 2 wizard, so I can only use first level.
So I only have to show off the level 1 spell slots she has available.
Yeah, I was tempted to take 3rd level wizard and stay as 7th level cleric. But
We're not leveling up again, buddy.
Yeah,
More levels.
no, that's on like 82. It's better.
Hey man, any more levels is more than welcome for me.
I mean, I can also learn a few good
Yeah, I'm happy.
spells from Archmage. He has 5 that I don't. I am not bothered by taking mage armor because I don't need mage armor.
Here you go, Eltrin. I made a drawing of her, buddy. I think you should have. If he's around.
Ah,
Thanks.
25. Yeah, that's a very good good drawing of Fatch. Although it is all red.
I used the charcoal on the paper,
Ah,
and I can paint them all red.
Thanks, Sue. This is great.
I now have 99 pieces of paper.
You could paint Volk with that red paint.
I could.
Hint.
I think I'll try painting, that hag body's awful form. I think I'll try painting that, just so we have an excuse to show that picture again.
You
Just
are-
so
Make a horror
people
novel.
say, "What's your opinion on this piece?" And
just commits to Sudoku. I'm not gonna use
yes,
the words.
the plan unfolds.
Ah, yes, Sudoku. I can't wait to
Yes.
play that game.
that doesn't
Yes.
exist.
Shh.
It's seppuku.
Shush! Don't say that on Twitch. That's why I said Sudoku.
I have disgraced myself. God.
Do
So
orcs do
Sphinx-
that?
Starts playing
No.
Sudoku. Where does the 9 go?
They
They
What they do
just
is they-
offend the wrong person.
yeah. They go out and they find a dragon and wrestle it.
Mm-hmm.
We had a player wrestle a fucking kraken. He just one tentacle. Just one tentacle.
But yeah, I assume that everyone is done here, so then the travels can
Yes.
continue further on.
We're ready to go.
Or Titali. Want to go straight to Titali, or do you want to go straight to the orc, the hill giant hold?
I say let's just go gun right for the giant hold.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we have the plan, right?
Yeah,
That's right, I
you
forgot
still
what we're
remember
doing.
it.
If I'm gonna
Operation
have to make the
Sandwich.
sandwich, I'm gonna have to roll fucking higher than a 2.
Who knows?
No, we got you. We got you.
We're doing Operation Sandwich. Oh wait,
All right.
should we go to Margot camp? Tell them, then do Operation Sandwich?
What's Margot camp?
Wasn't that the giant that told us where the hill giants were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The one with Nook Nook and Margot, where you traded that statue and those sandals for Eltrin.
So all we have to do is pour the reduce potion into the giant's mouth so she'll be shorter. And then Margot's kid will become the new chief.
Yeah, we could also enlarge him just in case.
Yep.
So are we going to go like through the woods and then come this way? Or do we want to like go to the mountain and take like the mountains?
We should probably go to the Margot's camp first. Then just let him know what's happening ahead of time so we can, he can show up. Like, oh yeah, I'm your
Okay.
new ruler now.
Yeah, that's true. They just show up.
Can I try
So,
to?
First
Yeah,
with
Margot
Margot?
camp.
Alright.
Yeah,
What do you-
can I, on the way, try to, what do you call it? Transcribe one spell from Alice's spellbook into mine on the way in the
Oh,
car.
that's no
or
problem.
I have.
Yeah, you can do
How
that.
how many hours do I get from going there to there?
But it's multiple days.
Okay, I get.
This is a journey, my dude.
Like I think it's every 2 or 3 squares is a days of travel.
On normal speed, 2 squares is 1 day of travel.
Is there still like a shitload of snow on the ground? I assume so.
Yes, it's still 20 days until winter ends.
I give back
Ah.
Alice's spellbook to Eltron, and I say, "Thanks. I took some spells. Yeah."
Alright.
Well, so we'll hunt the first day.
Yes.
I will help him.
Alright.
Good, I'm gonna need it because it's the same probability that I cook with.
Alright. So you found the two foods, 2 meals for 2 people. Who
Well.
will you share these with?
Me and the guy who went with me.
Alright.
Okay.
And then everyone
And then
else
I will-
can detract 1 ration.
What kind of game is
I'm
No,
gonna
it's all
use
covered in snow.
my
birds?
whetstone to
Deer.
start like sharpening up my
Ah,
sword
dear. Gotta
during
make
this time.
some venison soup.
While we're going, can Eltron look through his notes and everything to study that mana tea leaf? Try to
Yes.
figure that out.
You cut out there. What did you wanna study?
Eltron wants to go through his notes of alchemist spies and look up the ingredients, or try to figure out the ingredients for that mana tea leaf, mana potion, or whatever.
Sure, go ahead.
Ready?
It would be intellect alchemy supplies check.
Boop. And Ben Luck. Yeah.
You come to the conclusion that this is still a too advanced potion for you to brew.
Mm,
I'll figure it
can
out
I-
later.
Mhm.
Can I try to do some check to recall any like hill giant history or something that we can like use in our in our advantage? Like for example, if we're gonna go and fight them, what like would I
Well,
know
the
that?
other players can tell you that. They already
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Let's see if they properly remember.
Oh, come on, you don't know how to fight a hill giant?
Effectively, the biggest one rules. Females are smarter, but males are bigger, so they are in charge.
I just look at the group and I say, what if I make the women rebel?
No,
They
because
would
it's a
die.
female that,
They pull the strings behind everything.
and
Oh.
also it's a female that's currently in charge, so we don't
Yeah.
want that.
Miss
Uh-huh.
Goo, I believe. Or Guh,
What do
however
I?
it's pronounced.
What
Why?
do-
That,
can I
that just
roll
seems
for-
like a dumb idea.
Can I roll something about that? Gah. Do I know anything about Gah?
Never heard of it.
Okay. I don't know that one.
Well, she is gonna die.
What are they afraid of? If do I know what are hill giants afraid of the most?
It's
Being
kind of asking
short.
like what humans are afraid of.
That don't work, son.
Uh,
Sharn's afraid of heights.
I just noticed, but we should totally hit up this orgy cave.
No, never again.
He found it.
oh
Dude,
god.
I did it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh man,
Never
the orgy
again.
cave memories.
I would spend all my time trying to teach Volk if he wants at least to write and read.
I mean, sure, he's down to learn stuff.
At least from his book that he can actually read his holy book.
Oh, I can't read the book either.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to teach you how to read it.
The only thing I put in that I would know is that he can speak and read Draconic just fine, but then everything else is like really bad.
Yeah, she's teaching you how to read from book in common, whatever the language is. It just teaching you.
Sure.
In one ear, at the other.
It's like a mountain with a big hole in the middle, and all the wind's just going through.
Don't worry.
Either way,
Yeah.
day 1 goes off without any problems on the way. Seems quite peaceful.
All right.
The night goes off without any problems, and now we are on day 2.
I won't
Survival.
be rolling. Yeah, I won't. Be
I will
rolling
help him
any-
again.
29.
You find enough food for 4 people, Sue. Who is
Woohoo!
excluded? This time you found a bunch of mushrooms.
Ooh, mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I'm gonna make some. You know what's that's gonna go great. Fucking spices we got. We can slap some dragon meat on top of that. That's gonna be a great meal. All right, and who's excluded?
I have 17 rations. I bought them a lot.
I will stay out of this one. I'll use one of mine.
Alright.
Okay.
And I am rolling this meal with not a macro because fuck the macro.
Yes.
It was the macro that was the problem.
The mushroom dragon meat is delicious for everyone.
Oh, Sue, this is amazing.
At least for the 4 people that got to eat it.
Yeah, I just imagine the
So
smell
I
would
didn't get
draw
to eat
in
it,
creatures.
and then who else wasn't able to eat it? I know Kevin's gonna get some. Or sorry, Johnny. I know Eltra's gonna get some. Folk's definitely gonna get a meal, and then Sharn. So that excludes me and someone else, I think.
That would be Ava and the donkey.
Don't
Well, the
get.
donkey ain't eating.
Mhm.
Sorry, Mr. Donkey.
He doesn't appreciate fine cuisine.
Aww.
It's because he doesn't know how to use a fork.
I could try to teach
Does
him.
Folk know how to use a fork?
Good question.
I don't know. Let's see. What do I? Do
I
I need
mean-
to roll something for it.
Investigation check.
I can assist you if you want.
But yeah, this
Nope, he's got this.
is
You
that.
stab people with those, right?
Oh yes.
So yeah, he has the fork. He has the fork, and when people tell him he asks what I do with it. You use it to eat. He puts the fork in his mouth and he starts chewing. And with his
No, don't eat
jaw
the fork.
muscles, he starts. You see that the fork is being broken.
No, don't
realize shit?
stop it,
Bad.
Volk. You don't eat the fork, you eat with the
That's
fork.
actually quite impressive.
You
yeah,
know,
this is
just like
that,
that wheel on that cart that one time.
God damn.
Finally, I can describe. I'm happy.
I'm
I'm gonna describe my food for a bit once everyone's.
I'm
go ahead.
switching cold person for an.
Hey,
All right.
the meal
So I
is,
assume
of course, the
we
smoked dragon meat
sleep through the night.
with
Mhm.
the petistilli.
Well, first let
with
him
the-
describe
the
his
mushroom.
food.
It's amazing. It's grilled on a hot rock. It's the smoked dragon meat with a bed of those shiitake mushrooms on the bottom with petissilli on the top. It's flipped halfway through, and it's seared perfectly on both sides. Mwah. All right, you can continue. I wanted to brag.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Fuck that
alright.
macro. I'm gonna roll like this from now on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, DM, tell me when to roll my stuff because I don't want to roll, as we said, like I don't want to roll everything.
Mhm. You could roll for it now, and if you don't use them, then. But if you use
Okay.
one, you have to re-roll the other one as well.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d20s and the
Mhm.
Arcana. Oh, this is so perfect.
So yeah, unless you use one of those, when you use one of those twos, the next day you have to roll both of them. Well, it seems my teachings of Archmage Krause's Domain the Fourth have taken well on you. You are an intellectual soul.
technically, people in Ioun's temple taught me this.
Well, I am a holy relic from the Ioun's temple, so something is going around the wisdom.
Also, I'm going to send a sending spell to the headmistress of the Ioun's temple, which are like few of them, and just inform them that the night before we go, the night before we sleep, wake up. I'm just sending them. Just send that I found the relic, but the pages are missing. Trying to find them all as much as I can.
Good. With a reply, we will make sure that the other agents looking for the relic will start looking for the pages as well.
Good. That's all.
TTYL.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, only a couple of words they could send back. All right.
Yeah.
The second
Also-
day goes off without any problems, and the night as well.
You said something, Volk?
Yeah, don't forget to ask them to find me a cool sword.
Oh yeah, Ava,
Just-
where's that cool sword you had for a Volk?
just like
Ah,
Just look
yes,
at
the
the
cool
book.
sword.
I look at Volk and I go, because he can't see my facial expression, I say, also, if you can, I would like you to look for that sword that we. It's a Bahamut servant. He would like to get the sword that might help him.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Okay. 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 And she looks at Volk and she says, "It's missing too. We need to find it."
Wow. What a bunch of jerks. Who would steal a sword like that?
Volk, I was lying.
Oh, well.
There is
Okay.
no sword. There's no sword.
Oh. Well,
Why
not
would you
gonna
lie
lie,
to Volk?
That's disappointing.
Rude.
The reason why I was lying is because you could have died by holding onto the sword.
Nah, it's fine.
Volk,
I'll just go over here and sharpen my sword. I want to take out my whetstone and start sharpening my fire great sword while it's on fire.
I kiss Volk on the cheek.
Ooh,
Don't be mad.
What was that?
Okay.
oh, it's
Goodies!
Ava. I thought it was.
Goodies!
A
Ew.
ghost. Okay.
Crassus, shut up, Crassus.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with it. It's fine. I got this, and I'm gonna start using the fire great sword like a back scratcher while it's on fire.
God. Okay. Sorry for lying.
No, you're fine. I don't care. I got
No, you-
this. And I'm gonna just start swinging the sword around.
Hey, did the City of Shadows get renamed?
That's its original name.
Ah, okay.
Nah. So, next.
Alright, day 3. Survival checks again. Or food lowering.
Here it comes.
Elton's gotta look for some herbs.
Yeah, it's a
too.
30.
Found again for 4 people. This time you found a bit of. You found a couple of chickens. Wild chickens.
Well, I gotta try my hand at chicken cookies again.
Oh, mm,
Natural one.
Here we go.
this
I hope so.
Finally,
Just
you've
needed
succeeded!
I knew it was possible!
So, which 4 are getting the chicken cookies today?
Well, I'm gonna be mean this time and I'm gonna exclude Charm. I'm gonna
Alright.
give it. I'm going to eat a chicken cookie myself. Johnny's getting a chicken cookie. Volk is gonna get a chicken cookie. And let's see. Ava will get a chicken cookie.
Thank you.
Which means Eltran and
Charm. Are
Not a
Sharn.
problem.
I'm assisting Eltron in your search for ingredients.
chicken cookies have been accomplished.
Eltrin, what are you looking for?
Elton also looks like fresh herbs and spices for Sue.
Alright,
Ooh,
that'll be a survival check.
Oh, I can't assist you. I will give you guidance.
Yeah, all right. I'll use
So
Tides of
basically,
Chaos.
because this takes a while, Ava is following Eltrin around, poking him on the shoulder. Did you found anything? Did you found anything? Did you found anything? Did you found anything?
Did you found it?
Tides of Chaos.
No. It's me, the owl, and Crassus. It's 16. All three of us.
19. As Eltrin finds some, what would he find? He finds
He's gonna
some.
find
He finds some fungi, Valentium, which is very good on combining it with cheeses.
Valentium?
Yes. It's an edible fungi.
Well, looks like I'm gonna need to get some cheese.
There you go, Sue. Found you some spices. Or, I think these are spices. I found some fungi.
Take a bit, taste it. Yes, Valentium. This will go well with cheese, but I lack
Ooh.
any cheese. We will have to stop by. What was the place?
Who knows?
Not
Maybe
Tit-
Mario Can
Yeah,
might
no,
have
no.
cheese.
Actually, Titterly would be great. Actually, with all the fermenting it does, cheese would probably be right up there, alley. Well, we're on the right path anyway.
I will be practicing cutting down trees with my cool new sword that I haven't used yet.
I would be constantly using
Don't.
precipitation to take off the fire.
Yeah, don't burn down the forest.
I assume I am getting into arguments with your book
Oh yes.
Yes.
all of the time.
If you don't, he already gets annoyed when you don't call him by its proper name.
Can you post that proper name at some point?
Sorry?
Oh, never mind. It's already there.
Crassus Dumain the Fourth.
Mhm.
Archmage Crassus the main 4.
Archie.
Oh my god.
I am an Archmage, the creator of the spellbook. My name and titles are not to be abbreviated.
I have a feeling there's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
abbreviate it more if you
point-
keep complaining about it.
Yeah. There's gonna
It's
be a
now
point
Arch.
where I
Enjoy it.
have a feeling
I
there's
will
gonna
save
be
a
point
power
where
word
I
kill
have
for
to
you
look.
when it's back.
We are not finding
Oh, like
these
it'll ever be
pages.
back, mister. I have every single page missing from me.
Oh god.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm just like sitting in the cart being like, why did I attune to this book?
'Cause it's your
Why?
hope.
I
Holy
wonder what
relic.
happens if I wonder what will happen if I dig a hole in the ground and leave you in it. Will they ever find it? It took them so long to find it the first time.
I'm so happy Lena isn't here because she would be arguing with the book so much. Oh, you're the Archmage, huh? Where's your pages, bitch?
Next day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
next day.
Day
I'll be-
4.
I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
Alright. Survival checks.
I will help you.
Thank you. 25.
Alright, you find enough food
25.
for 3 people, but during your journey, alongside the road as you are looking for it, you encounter a naked human as he's freezing cold, covering up himself. I finally found someone. Please help me.
Why the hell are you naked in the woods?
I
I'll
don't
pull out a
remember.
cloak.
I will start up a campfire.
Yeah.
Anyone have some spare clothes, please?
I'll hand him a cloak, but I don't have spare clothes.
He covers himself
Well,
really
that's
quickly
something.
in the cloak.
I get a roaring fire going.
It
I got a
seems
pair
like
of
you've been.
socks.
Seems like
I'll
you've
make
been-
some tea for you. Hold on. That'll warm you up.
Thank you so much.
Warming tea of a 32.
How long have you been out there? Why were you out there?
I just woke up in the morning, just in the middle of the snow, with all my clothes missing.
That is extremely strange. Do you remember anything from the night?
Yes, I'm a bard, and I went to a cave for a party, and then I drank something, and then I woke up here without any clothes. But I do feel very relaxed
W-
without the
Was
cold.
was the cave here? And I open up a map and I point to the orgy cave.
Yes, that's exactly the spot.
What's your name?
How long ago was that?
Valinor. Well, last night.
What's the date?
He calls back the exact correct date it is now, which is... Now I have to do math.
Sorry, Yannick, we know that's hard.
The 14th of the first month of the 17th year, TC.
Rats.
Wait, they're still do.
How the heck did they do that?
But you guys probably saved my life.
Well, we gotta stop this.
Are you guys on the way to Titali, perhaps?
It's a stop.
That area, yes.
Could I travel with you guys to Titali, and then I can pick up my spare clothes, and I can pay you with 50 gold.
Yannick, just a question. While we're talking to him, can I do
Know your enemy.
yeah, know your enemy on him?
Sure. He is a level 3 bard.
Alright.
Present.
And max HP?
No, rolled for, but his SP would be like about, like 21 or something.
Okay, good enough.
He could die in one hit.
Keep
Wait.
in mind, we are going to a giant's camp. Just keep
Well, we
that in
can-
mind.
So you're a brave man. then.
Titterly's first.
Wait,
No, the giant camp is
Titterly's
first.
Are we going there then?
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Well, no,
he's naked.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
Although
Margot's
Volk gave him a cloak.
Okay, yeah, I see the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have spare clothes on me. Don't look at me.
I have a small pair of socks. That's about it.
At least let him cover his shame.
That's a use for a sock.
I mean,
Nah, dude, he's a bard. He's fine.
Well, you can see that that it's very cold.
Well, let's see. I've been killing game in the area recently. Maybe we can get some skins for you or something.
I let my
I'll
owl.
have to try them out over the fire.
Yeah, I
They'll-
let my
they'll be
owl
very
warm
hard,
his,
but they'll
like,
work.
chest or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. I am, of course, putting the book in the fucking bag as soon as I see a naked person. It's like, nope.
Can I, like, craft this man some shoes and from some skins of
That
shit
would
I've been...
be then a since you don't have leather working, that would be a pure.
Cobbler's tools.
Yeah, it would be a pure. Would be pure. Let's say in this
Wisdom?
case, yeah, dex.
Intelligence.
Sure.
See if you make it properly.
Nope.
Well, he's covered in some sort of skin, but so he's not like, it's not censored anymore, but not that it's really helping.
Yeah,
he's covered up.
Too many damn holes. I wasn't expecting to be using the skins for these.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Also,
Maybe in the next...
who are you guys?
We're
wingmen.
the wingmen.
Face
I never
bomb.
understood the name since we don't have wings.
Yeah,
but yeah.
we're far along now. We could probably just talk about it at this point.
Let's go to
Especially
the
since
order
he's
cave.
naked.
With the
No,
best
we're not
wingman.
talking about the orgy cave. What happened in orgy cave
I
stays in orgy
say we
cave.
put it to a vote.
I've heard of the wingman before.
Oh,
You've helped Italy out a lot with the Yeti problem. And aren't you in charge of Carvajal?
yeah. We just made an alliance with Toragog's
You know
hold too.
what? You know what? I'm a bard and I'm singer, and maybe I can instead of thank you, I can make like a sort of theme song for you guys.
Theme
You know what?
song.
That would be awesome.
You need to survive.
Yes. This is our priority. All right, let's.
Can I just ask a couple of questions about your adventures so I can think of things in the song?
You're not a spy of
Sure.
G-Man, are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, you're not a spy, are you?
I will admit that I have done spying work in the past, but I'm not currently in employment in that way.
Ask him if he
Inside.
knows. Inside check. Ask him if he
I
knows
got a nat
Liliana.
15.
Oh my, natural one.
Nah, you're about.
Avalyn, I think you are so you trust this person so much you almost fell in love with him.
Oh, shit.
She loves someone else.
We got a 20.
I said
a
almost. I
15.
didn't say exactly.
He's not a dragonborn. I'll just say that.
24.
Ooh.
He
Also,
seems
I'm
to be
just,
telling the truth.
I'll
Well,
walk up to him since we have this
very
fire.
well.
You made a fire, correct, Sue?
Oh yeah, there's a blazing fire. There's
Oh,
a
okay,
kettle
never
on
mind.
it. It's got some tea going.
I was gonna have my sword just warm him up, but that's better.
All right. How much? I got like how many foods for 25? 3 people?
No, RP
You
wise.
guys, what was the number you had?
25.
Yeah, that's 3 people.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give some to our new friend. I'll give some to Sharn, and then I'll feed myself.
Eat up, Valinor.
And then it tastes like this. And this solves my problem so much. It probably doesn't do anything. It's probably just been my luck this entire time, but you know what? It's working, so I'm using it.
And then when it fails, you just go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
You
gotta
Ooh,
switch
old
back
man
and
Sue is
forth.
superstitious.
Oh, dude, he looks like an anime protagonist.
Yeah, I want a picture for her character.
You look so cool.
He's not wearing those clothes.
No, he is
He's
naked
wearing no
as fuck.
clothes.
Yeah, he's naked.
He's got a cloak.
So he
Like, would be
ponders
my
just
eye.
questions most of the time just to keep talking about things you have done, all sorts of different things, as he has a
Oh,
insert horrible singing voice.
Should I
Just to
be?
make
Oh,
a verse
damn.
version. In the lands of the frontier, the wingmen spread around, freeing city from Solana's claws. The mission might look hard, but none have stood their ground, falling over and over, one
guess
by
silence.
one. It's time to shit your pants, followers of the guard, 'cause Johnny is in town, folk right at his side, bathing in fire just to heat up. Welcome to the Borellian. We're making the world. As he
He's gotta
goes
read
into
his
the
lips.
yeah, he just keeps going with different versions. Sounds a lot better than my version of singing, though.
I just in the
Wow.
middle. of
Hey,
the
you did a good
silence-
enough job.
The moment he talks about Johnny being a predator, he walks away.
It's only because Johnny's in town.
We're not letting you skip that verse.
Beautiful.
That verse is in there, son.
Boom! Natural 20.
Oh, standing ovation.
This is the perfect song now, I suppose.
Yes.
It wasn't me who told him about Johnny the Predator.
I will give him a standing ovation.
Ah, yes.
In fact,
This-
I love this song so much, I'll give him pants to wear.
Oh,
My
shit.
pants, specifically.
Thank you, you're a saint.
I am now just in
Well, now you're without pants.
underwear. Well, I'm in underwear, but actually, wait, does Volk have underwear?
You got a loincloth, probably.
Yeah,
You're
he's
immune
probably
to
got like
fire, right? Not cold.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but he's naturally warm. But yeah, he's got underwear on.
He's got a flame
Man,
source.
you're gonna lose your giblets.
I got a flame sword, dude.
He
I
eats
fall
it- he
asleep
eats
with
his
it like a
leg,
pillow.
Yeah. He heats his legs with his with his flame sword.
Which is like always on,
There you go.
because why would Volk ever turn it off?
Got the perfect curved spoon.
Yeah, that works. There you go. A permanently
I'm
on
just
flame
gonna
sword.
say he's going to sing this song at multiple places, and it actually causes extra recruits. So the army points
Yes.
goes up.
Because he rolled
Yes,
20.
join. Yeah, like the natural 20 makes the army points go up because now more people are recruited.
Oh
Love
man,
him.
this is amazing.
I'll just
Get
say,
this man some
Ava is
pants.
so happy she's invisible because Volk is in underwear. Just say.
Next day.
Well, what did I even hunt to begin with? I rolled pretty terrible though, didn't I? I forget what. Yeah, 24.
I thought this was
I
wild
was.
chickens.
No, that was the last day.
Oh, that's right.
Today was a different day.
Give me a sec to set the points ready. Yeah, those are correcto again. What you found were a bunch of, what are they called in English? A bunch of nuts. Large amounts
Ooh.
of nuts.
Well, some squirrels gonna be mighty unhappy, but these are mine now. All right, let's.
They're best
It's time
made
to-
when you heat them up at the side of a fire, but make sure that they don't go into the smoke or actually caught fire.
Right, you're roasting them. You're not
Mhm.
burning them. Well, roasted salted nuts, boys. Who
Oh
wants them?
wait, damn, we don't have
I
anything
already
for the
said
army
who I
at
was getting
all,
them.
do
So
we?
Hmm?
We don't have anything for the army at all.
the army
Or is
feeds
this
itself.
Okay, because it's
Army is
looking at
something
It's
the
old.
Volk hasn't messaged yet. And
Yeah.
the old army points. New ones will be revealed when new ones will be used.
Yep. All right. What did Eltron want to do today? Anyway, if he
I
was doing
didn't.
anything.
I didn't have anything in mind.
Right?
I am sending my owl to, like, every single day, kind of like fly above us and just scout.
Alright. The rest of the day goes off with without any problems as the bard is making the song and you're almost at Margot's camp. Alright. That was day 4 done. So now we are at day 5. New checks.
All right. New check. New check.
Again, help Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 32 with
That's enough
a.
for 5
feature.
people.
You know, I'll even take an 8 because it's better than a 15. All right, so we got food for 5 people. That's almost the entire party, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You have to exclude 2 people because the bard is there too.
Oh yes. Well, the bard made a wonderful song for us, so I won't exclude him. I will instead exclude Volk, and then I will exclude
You can
Ava,
exclude
and then
yeah,
everyone
you can
else gets
exclude.
to eat.
Including the goat.
No, the goat doesn't get to eat. The goat eats
The
the
goat
snow.
gets nothing.
Goat gets nothing.
Fuck the goat.
Goat gets the trash.
So Sean,
Yeah?
I'm curious. Let's just say that you do manage to rule and whatnot. How do you plan to rule? Or how do you want to rule?
With style.
With style. Such a good answer.
I would like to rule in a way where everyone everyone would be happy, and we wouldn't have these kind of snow problems, food shortages, and those sort of things.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how to do that.
Well, someone's happiness may be another's bane.
Well, you have a real long time to learn it.
You can look at you can look and study what you think best suits you. Like for example, it can be one rule under you, it can be democratic, it can be republic, it can be like autocrat, it can be just all sorts of stuff.
Well, I've only seen a couple of other ways, and I don't think that those works.
I suggest.
Please do
maybe-
not throw hammers through people's heads.
I wasn't
Yeah,
planning
that's
on
the
that.
thing.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
Avoid that particular instinct, please. Thank you.
I thought it
think-
was cool.
I suggest
It was
maybe-
cool. I'll
it
give
was
him
cool, but it's not. It's wrong. It's cool, but
It
it's
is wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, I maybe suggest.
It was cool though.
I suggest maybe having representatives of each town, maybe with you.
I
as
think
That
the
would
town
be
is too
way
small.
too much.
I think it should be like if you're going to do that, it should be like areas like the frontier.
Yeah. Like someone who is
That's
well versed
possible.
in the frontier, then someone who's well versed in other parts.
There's a major issue with that kind of governing though, and that is rebellions. Like we're starting now.
True.
If you're gonna segment them out like that, they're all gonna be vying for their own rights and stuff like that.
But just wondering, although I don't really want to pull that card. The main reason why in the last 16 years no one even attempted to rebel against Solana is because everyone that could kill Solana was dead. With the exception of me.
And technically, your
Do you fully
child-
intend to be the last Dragon Lord?
Well, there's not really, there's only one way how more can be created.
Yeah.
I think with the Dragon Lord, I think it should either be you as one or a lot.
This is an awkward topic.
It
Yes.
is.
Yeah, Johnny.
But
it's-
if we're talking about rebellions and all that, it fits.
the thing is, the
One
only
thing I
Dragon
found
Lord-
funny was, you know that book we found in the City of Shadows?
Which
As many
one?
books we found. The annoying one?
The book you guys gave me.
You hear
that
that? Oh, that one.
I did some
Continue.
reading through it. And learned some things about Dragon Lords as well.
And
I think I have a hint on how we can beat Tiamat and Solana.
no.
No, that's important.
So, the first Dragon Lord was Atarian Dragon King. And he was actually bounded by... he actually had multiple dragons as his bounding. A total of 20. Which each dragon was a different type. As it says that if you the ritual to summoning a dragon god and bonding with them is bonding with the 5 types of dragon types that are bound to your particular starting god. So
So
whether
either
Solana
chromatic or
bounded to
metallic.
all the different chromatic ones to summon Tiamat to this world. In theory, if I can figure out how to bond to other dragons, we could summon Bahamut to this world.
I just
I like that.
Volk is
That
having
is a good
orgasm.
plan. I like this plan. We need to get the other dragons though.
I-
Silver's not gonna be hard. Freylith is. Ah shit, Freylith!
Do you want me to send a message to Freylin?
Ah, that's gonna be smart.
Oh,
What
hmm.
do you want me to send her?
Tell her.
It's 25 words.
She would know where this hold would be. Tell her where we're going to the camp. Giant
Just
camp.
north of Italy.
Yeah, just north of Totally. She knows where
Yeah.
it is.
Freylin, it's
I-
Ava. Sue said to go to
Whenever she's done with the kobolds, she might
Lava
still be
Camp.
busy with them. I didn't see her
Whenever
at the
you are
hold.
done with the kobolds, we're going there. We are arriving tomorrow.
Oh,
Getcha.
hell, oh. Couldn't you say that a couple of days earlier? Cause I'm almost at the hold.
We didn't.
Well,
Oh,
she
well,
can't
we
see-
just-
She can't hear Sue. She can only hear. She can only rely back to Ava.
Correct. Correct.
I say all of that.
Tell her we're very, very sorry there. When we were at the hold, we were wondering where you were.
I send the message again.
That's
become
kind of on us.
I become just.
That's on us. We're sorry.
That's on us. We are sorry. We're
But
going.
Like,
we found a new way to fight Tiamat, so there's that.
She had
We
to
found a new
walk
way to
the
fight
entire
Tiamat.
way to here. She flew back to almost here, and then she hears that she has to go to here.
She's getting some exercise in.
Yeah.
She's gonna be
Oof.
buff when she's back.
I
I
do
bet her
think
pissed at me. Either is not preferable.
so. Essentially, our main goal after all of this is to find all types of metallic dragons, then summon Bahamut.
Well, that's if it's possible at this point.
Alright.
She needs to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, that's the problem. There are many things. This book has many things about a Farian Dragon King and things that he was able to do. The thing is that because he is so old and all those things, a lot of things run back to myth. Like for example, he is the first Dragon Lord, and all the other Dragon Lords are either his grandchildren, his great grandchildren, or his children. And one thing that is fairly specifically said here, which I find strange, is not even his children know what race he originally was, because he keeps turning up as a different race.
Well, wait.
Did it ever say how he died?
He didn't
Wait.
die. At some point, he was bored with the current world, and he left into the sky.
You know, I get that feeling a lot.
Wait. I take out the book. Archmage Crassus, Domain the 4th. We kinda need you.
Ah! Proper pronunciation! What is thy problem, my student?
Do you know anything about the first Dragon Lord?
Ah, yes! I have met on... Well, what was the date again? Sorry, it was 30,000 years ago.
Any information you can give us about him?
Roll
Ah!
insight to see if this man actually.
A
Yeah,
very
rolling.
powerful changeling.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Check. Oh.
So he's a changeling.
You seem that that Krauses is being very confident in his saying, and you think he's telling the truth. He's actually very proud of as he's saying these things.
Yeah. Changeling?
That
Mhm.
explains a lot.
Yes.
Wait, you and Solana are related. Probably.
All dragon lords are in some way related. They all from the Forgotten Dragon, or they all like yeah they are the like Apherion was a demigod created by the Forgotten Dragon, equal to the Tiamat and Bahamut and the Falirum and the Abram. And from there
What?
on, his children came as the Dragon Lords. That's why his title was Dragon King, and the children are the Dragon Lords.
I will.
Just a
With this
second.
method, I wonder what would happen if you would combine both chromatic and metallic together and then do the. It'd be very
Ooh.
weird.
Well, the
Yeah.
only one that has ever succeeded on that is Atorion himself. A very, very impressive specimen in powers. I would dare say that I would consider him my equal.
He is much greater than you.
You're a book,
Huh.
my dude.
Crassus.
I think you lost.
Hmm.
I just
This is a question, but how do you get by a Dragon Lord's magical defenses? Because isn't it restricted to a Dragon Lord?
Yes. The process is that the killing blow needs to be done by a Dragon Lord, or else
So-
they will just keep regenerating those wounds you caused them.
Crassus.
Well,
So you can
Here,
hurt
here,
them, but
Sean,
you
you're
can't
immortal.
kill them.
Well, this specimen here, this small specimen here, has not been fully grown yet, so the immortality is still not there yet. Immortality grows with the power of your dragon. First stage is age immortality, second stage is disease and curse immortality, third stage is mortal wounds immortality.
Crassus,
Oh.
keep that in your mind. Just hold it there. I go to Sharn and I grab her hands and I say, Sharn,
Yeah?
can you do a favor for me?
It depends what the favor is.
Think of another race you want to be. Just think of another race.
Oh, this will be funny.
Let's see if she's actually a changeling.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability and do the question, because I would know. Forcing something with your will is for your wisdom, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving her Enhance Ability on wisdom, and I am gonna be like, concentrate on for example, humans or elves, or just maybe humans, because you saw me and Johnny. Concentrate on two of us and try to think that you're
Oh yes, a fine invisible
human?
specimen you make.
Yes.
sorry. Well, you saw me a few times before.
She's
Concentrate
like,
on
she
the
starts
invisible one.
concentrating.
Very nice ring.
Nothing happens.
Okay, you're not partially a change like I
I can tell you that
don't
from
hurt
my
yourself.
mom being a full orc.
That was hard math. Good job, Sharn.
Hey, I tried. God damn it! Oh. If I was
Also,
visible,
important things to know about Apharion is... there we see one of his creations as he points to Volk.
Oh, what?
but
Yes,
What do you
very
mean?
long ago, Apharion created the 13th level spell, and he created a couple of things with that. Your species, of course.
Oh.
Also, I believe he killed some some old pantheon from another world. I believe their leader was called Zeus or something.
Jesus.
He just summons Kratos and says, "Go kill him, bitch."
Yes,
Now we
level
have to watch out
13
for that guy.
level 13 spells are very powerful.
Crestus, do you know anything about Ayun herself?
Of course.
Not-
She is a friend of my mother.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay, Crestus, you're going into the bag again.
No, I'm not done speaking! You do
Let him
not
speak.
interrupt the
It
archmage!
has been very useful. You must let him speak. You can, if as long as you're talking useful things, you may keep talking. Fucking floating, walking, talking.
Listen to the chef!
I'm just stopping him and trying to stop him into the fucking back.
Cool,
Out
I
of
let him out.
curiosity, can a dragon lord curse another dragon lord?
Well, Crassus cannot reply as he is in a bag.
I said I'm digging him out.
Well,
Okay.
it's in Ava's bag.
I take him out.
Damn it, that's right. You have to be allowed to let him out.
I let him out.
Okay, I let him out.
Okay, Archmage, Crassus Domain the Fourth. Please answer the question.
What was the question?
Can a dragon lord curse another dragon lord?
Yes, those spells work.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Theoretically, can a dragon lord curse another dragon lord to lose their immortality?
If the other Dragon Lord uses a powerful enough spell, then yes.
Dispel magic.
I don't
I'd
think
imagine
that one
anything
would
is
work.
possible with Dragon
I
Lord
would,
against
I would,
Dragon
I
Lord.
would, I would say that the wish spell would be in proper use for that.
Yeah, let me
Crassus-
just whip out my wish spell real quick.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Well,
Like,
find my pages and I can cast a wish spell for you.
You really
inside-
mean it?
Inside check?
I don't think there's insight needed for that.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
See? What I tell
Okay,
ya.
I believe you.
I believe you.
I believe he could cast wish spells. I don't believe we'll ever fucking find the pages for it.
Yeah. We just need 17 pages. But 16 more pages. We
Well,
have
you don't
one.
know, you don't know how many pages when he
True.
learns the witch spell with level ups.
Yeah.
Could be at level 20.
That's just useless.
Alright, so should we go into the camp?
You're nowhere near the camp.
Oh, I thought we were.
Yeah, we're still
I thought we were
traveling.
close.
We're a day before it.
Yeah, we still got another bit to
Day.
go.
Alright.
But
Small.
yes,
Guess-
I can also tell you how to actually bond with the other dragons. That's not no problem.
You are so amazing, Archmage.
This is
Crassus
why I said
Domain
when he
the Fourth.
says good things, he can be talking. When he's saying nonsense, we can dig him a hole in the dirt.
But I thought you said you couldn't learn things from a book.
You can't. Yes, I
Okay,
can't.
well,
Charm may be a different story, though.
Well,
My
it
head
is
hurts.
useful.
Oh, do you know how dragon lords enchant weapons or make scrolls?
Yes, of course.
Can you teach other people to do that?
Well, I'd have to be properly attuned.
Plus, maybe he needs more pages for that.
Mhm.
Unless you can just do it now.
Well, I can tell the basic concept. I can just not. You would just have the concept of how to do it.
I will give Sharon a notebook and a pen.
Well, fuck, we gotta get pages.
Well, guess who bought 100 pages?
And the thing, I can tell the basic concept, but you do not have the formulae or things for specific magic items. So the problem would be, yes, you would know how to create magic items, you just not know how to create that many magic items.
A question, Archmage.
Yes.
Eh,
Do you know
sounds better than that.
something that can bump someone's intelligence?
No, I do not deal with stupid people.
I do.
yeah, Ava, that's rude to mention Johnny like that.
Inspiration, Volk.
I already have inspiration.
Double down, baby.
Wait, can you
turn
get
it into
two
a dragon
inspirations?
die.
No, I wish
You
you
can-
could though.
You can
Turn one
convert one to a dragon die.
But I can't go over the maximum dragon die,
Mhm.
correct?
Exactly.
Alright,
Exactly.
never mind. Well, cool.
Fucking do something quick and use it.
Also, Ian,
Yeah, well,
question.
Do a cool
How-
backflip.
Yeah, he can do a good
I'll
backflip
do a
because
backflip.
no, don't do it. How good is?
No, I'm doing it.
No, because you can get
Yes.
advantage on your intelligence because I'm teaching you how to read
Too
and
late.
write.
I'm
He's
gonna
doing
run
a
up to a
backflip.
tree and kick flip off of it to try and
Yes.
backflip.
Yes. Do it.
God damn.
Natural
What
one
do I
kicks
roll
the
for
tree
this?
down.
That'll be
Well,
an
he's got inspiration.
acrobatics check.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Good enough.
Oh my god, that was so cool. I didn't know I could do that.
Well, now you do.
Vault,
You see, you don't need books to learn things.
as I'm holding his Volk's like daily teachings of how to read and write common. Well, I mean, I'm teaching him to do common, like common, talk and write common. I mean, write and read common.
Yeah.
Volk gets vicious mockery at will.
I feel it. I feel it.
We should probably get on with our journey if we're gonna do any progress at all.
Oh, you're still walking right now, but while this
Ah,
all is
yeah, you
happening,
make a
you're
point.
just walking. It's not that you're
Walking.
gonna walk 8 hours and not talk to each other.
Yes, you have a point. I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah,
just
I'm
real
really-
time
talking.
here.
I'm leaving Crassus to talk to Sharn and teach her about like basic item magic creation things.
Well,
Plus,
he'll
I'm
have
keeping
to. Sean will
my
have
own
to
notes.
attune to him. Is the thing, I
Oh, yeah.
believe.
To learn the proper ways, yes.
Can she attune to him?
I got a
That's
question.
the question.
That's the question with an Arcana check.
Yes. You had a question, Timo?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Oh wait, who's Arcana checking?
Sharn's seeing if
Let's
she's
go,
smart.
Sharn.
Let's
go,
see if
Sharn.
she's
I'm
smart
giving her
enough
the
to
book.
have a conversation with Crassus.
DC 21.
I will give her inspiration.
Alright, I'll roll again.
15.
Friend luck?
She could use her own, yes.
Eh, sure.
19. 23. Okay.
Ah! Attuned to a Dragon Lord, a fountain of magic. And you seem to understand the very concept of universal interactions, magical arcanic eruptions as well. Very well.
Just
Just
look-
not like Volk.
I'm just looking at Shard and like I can imagine her face going like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
Mm-hmm. As they start talking, and as they walk at the back of the caravan and just start talking with each other. As the bard also hears all these conversations. So now I need to add a dragon lord to the song. Sharn's
Oh
our
yeah, we
last
forgot
hope.
about him.
Sharn's our last hope. Facing the battle. Da, 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 da. As he tries to add Sharn into the song.
Yay!
Boom!
Oh my god!
Fucking nice.
This guy's good.
This
Do we
Yeah,
get
he
more
is.
recruits?
I'm going to add more army points with this recruitment.
Oh god, this part is like the best thing that happened to us.
How
Dude,
could you
we're
forget
just-
about that?
This
Man,
this bard is a straight Chad.
you cannot regret our time in the Orgy Cave after this.
This just means
The
we
shit
gotta
it
go to
happened.
Orgy Cave.
The
Orgy
perks
Cave
that
just
has
gives
come
us
with
nat
this is
20s.
great.
You got the nat 20 with the cooking tools. He's getting the nat 20s with the song.
I vote we go to the orgy cage after.
Look, I'm down. I'll stop by and visit my my dryad
More,
friend.
Your
morally,
Frankenstein's
ethically,
monster.
morally and ethically.
Frankenstein's monster with been a while since I saw
Alright.
Sally anyway.
New day, so now you guys move. As this day.
Could Eltron have done something?
Sure.
Eltron wants to turn into a giant eagle and look for a horse.
Ah. Go ahead, make in your giant eagle form. Make a perception check.
Alrighty. With advantage, because keen sight.
You encounter a group of wild horses.
Can Eltron
Quick,
kind of
kill him
scare
for food.
Can Eltron scare one off away from the group and try to
That'd be an intimidation
break-
check with the eagle's stats.
so intimidating here?
Sadly, unless you want to use a dragon dice, they all run away the same direction.
Oh well, Eltron tried. He'll go back. That's all.
Alright.
I rolled a 17 for survival. I think that's like one
That's
person.
that
HP.
one person.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
back.
looks like I'm eating tonight, boys. Let's. Good. I'm eating good.
Everyone can detract their rations.
But yeah, that was real handy learning that how to fucking win this war. For a while there, I was getting worried we weren't gonna be able to do it. I won't lie.
Well, as Sharn says, after talking to Crossus, alright, Archmage Crossus Domain the Fourth.
Archie.
We
No, Arch. It's Arch now. He lost Archie privileges.
I do know how
I
to
say
do
he
it.
earned back Archie.
I will not help you anymore if you do not use my proper name and title.
I'll cast silence on you.
I will cast silence on you when I have my page back.
Until that point, shush.
Well, anyways, what were you saying, Sean?
So, the way to do it is, after we went to go to the Golden Shrine, we have to find a dragon, convince them that they want to bond with me, and then we have to go to one of the shrines of the other dragons, dragon lords, fulfill the test there, and then the bond is made. Only if you aren't of the original metallic or chromatic or whatever, the mission actually becomes a lot harder because the temple wants to attempt to reject you. Also, whereas the Golden Shrine is fairly well known unto where it is, all the others are not very well known.
I assume there's only like one per, color.
Yes.
Question.
So we need to basically, after we're done with this, we need to find the copper, silver, brass, bronze. Yeah, that's about all the colors, I believe.
I
Find
can
one
maybe-
type of dragon. I bond with it at the shrine of that. And if I have all 5, then we can summon Bahamut.
I can... Oh, sorry, go, Kevin.
Do you also know how to give marks to other people?
Yes, but I'm not powerful enough yet.
Alright.
When we get to my temple, maybe I can try to look for archives about other things.
Huh.
You
I
know,
just thought of... How
Phallic
come-
was go ahead.
How come Tiamat and Bahamut need a special ritual to be summoned when Faliram just can go around as she pleases?
have no idea.
Chaos?
Would I know somehow?
Make a
Did
religion
someone
check.
do?
Yeah,
I'll just do it because I want to know.
I'll roll religion because I have high.
Dang.
Yeah. Everyone.
Brain blast.
So yeah,
Ooh.
Ava is the only one that knows the answer. As Valiram, a goddess of chaos, can break the rules of reality without consequences.
Yeah, I just said it. Because chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that lady that we met before that made me really buff?
The one and
Mhm.
only.
Mm.
Thank God. Actually,
she
no,
has
that's a
many forms.
lie. There's many of them. I tell a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what should, like, we get to the camp, what are we gonna do?
Oh, we're just gonna tell them to get ready.
Okay.
Ah, we're
As
also
you from
meeting
afar
Freyleth there.
can already see the camp.
We'll have to
Uh,
wait till Freyleth arrives.
Uh,
After
you-
that.
But we're meeting her at Tiddly, right?
No, we're meeting her at the camp.
Yeah, the camp. I can send another message if you want me to.
Oh, if you set the camp, she would have refused. She doesn't like giants.
Well, Tiddly then.
Mhm.
Get to then.
Alright, then you go to Margot's camp today, as you succeed.
Hey, Eltron, you made the potions, right?
Yeah. Wait, oh, did I? I had. Well, you still have the potion of diminution, right? I just need to make it large.
All right. Hey, Sharn, you know about Operation Sandwich, right?
No?
All right. Eltron, do you want to tell her about Operation Giant Sandwich, or?
Okay, so
What?
get this. You already know about the situation with giants, right? We need to make one bigger and one smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the way we had that planned is, we make an awesome sandwich for the queen goo, and well, I'm in the sandwich and just dump the potion of diminution in, directly into her stomach. So there's no refusal whatsoever. Then I just dimension door out.
And, how do you solve the chewing on your body?
I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
fine.
where I.
I'll avoid the teeth.
I can cast the spell on him to resist dying immediately.
One bite does not mean immediately. He will basically be chewed multiple times, and then
It'll be painful.
I'll be
you gotta be
fine.
able.
This is
You
the
might
moment
die.
where
Do
Eltron
you want?
dies.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
put my
this is the
owl
dumbest
in?
All right.
plan. But
Also,
I'm
Do you want
that's the
me
beefy.
to
best
put-
plan.
I'm pretty beefy.
Also, what
Uh,
happens once the spell wears off? Like once the potion wears off, then
It's an
what?
hour.
She'll probably be killed before then. And 1d4 hours, by the way, I believe.
Oh,
For
we
the
should also talk
shrinking.
to Margot and Nuck Nuck that in exchange for us helping them, they join the rebellion.
Well, that's kind
Or
of the
did-
point. They lead
yeah.
the giants.
All right, we already discussed that, right, with them?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
As you arrive at the camp, you notice that Nuck Nuck has become a lot bigger than the previous time you met him.
oh boy.
Yeah, the growth spurt.
Hello.
Nuck Nuck.
It's been a while.
I don't think he speaks common.
He spoke a little last time.
Yeah, he
Nuck
sold us
Nuck,
like
he
the.
points at himself.
Yes, you are Nuck Nuck. Hello, Nuck Nuck.
I'll point at myself and
Nuck
say
nuck.
Volk.
Nuck Nuck.
Volk. Volk.
Can you
He
see
points
me?
at. He point. Nuck Nuck.
Hey, Margot.
Hello.
All right, so we're ready to begin Operation Sandwich.
Excuse me?
Did we tell him about that? I don't think we did.
Oh no,
No
don't
one
worry
told him
about it.
about
So
Operation
just get ready. to bring Nuck Nuck, and we're going to commence Operation Sandwich so Nuck Nuck can become, well, leader of the Hill Giants.
Ah,
Yes, I can
yes, it was a
alter his
while.
form.
Yes, that is good. Smart one.
Fuck.
Then we can kill Ghoul when we're there, without any
Yeah.
problems. As all the
And-
followers will follow my little darling Nut Knock, or my big
And-
boy Nuck Knock.
And again, in exchange, you'll be joining the rebellion, just to be clear.
Yes, of course. Any excuse to kill some dragons.
Question, do you know
You have a
what
Sarn that
Yeah,
swallows
she's
like.
right.
Italy will be off limits.
But
Yeah, no, we're in there.
do you know what good can do? Is she like a strong woman, or is she a spellcaster? Is she something? As she sees.
Ghoul is very tall and very thick, and she can throw like no other.
So she
Well-
is not a spellcaster. That's a good.
How many C's are we talking?
Enough.
Yeah, she can throw pretty hard, and well, maybe
Also, I just realized. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
maybe I can do a description of how she looks.
Please do.
Let's see if I can find her.
Rose charisma 1. She looks like a hill giant.
I just realized I have more health than she does.
Because you're a
Just
beefy
Hill
boy.
Giant.
He's a large lad.
They're not storm giants, my dude.
Yeah.
She a lookalike
Yeah.
of this.
Oh god.
Wait,
Badass.
I just
We've seen
remembered.
worse. Show him the drawing, Sue.
Oh yes. Hold on while I get.
Show him the drawing.
Let me
It's ridiculous.
first make a sketch of what we saw.
I really want the
Drawing
crown
for
to
memory's
wear that.
intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
You said.
So did you want Mother Brigitte to look worse, or do you think it's about equal, or do you think this is worse?
I think Mother
Brigitte is
Brigitte was worse. Yeah. The
They
tits
look at it.
make it awful.
This whole session
Margot
has
looks at
been-
it, and just looks at it, and is like, she's big. That means she's strong.
She is hideous. She
Ah.
dead. We killed her.
Beauty comes from height.
Wait, so
Beauty is in the
ugly?
eye of the beholder, I guess.
Technically, I'm the tallest one here, but I'm kind of.
We can't see your height, so we don't care.
I'm taller.
Well,
taller than you.
I can detect magic, and I can see that you are indeed the tallest out of everyone here.
Wait, you know magic?
I can detect magic. All hill giants can detect magic. It's an
That's
instinct.
right.
Okay. I thought you may had more potential in your like you like.
Which
there's
means if
something
we
that
were
you-
to send
Yes,
Eltran in
you
under the
little
guise of
one.
a spell, he would be screwed.
You little one, as she points to Ava, are the most beautiful out of all of these people.
No one can see, but she has like a funny smile on her face. Thank you. Even though I
Giant
don't have-
judgments. Shall we travel together towards the to the hold? We will wait from a safe distance.
Yes, that's the good plan.
Oh, actually,
Very well.
I have a question.
Sure.
Let's go over our plan with you first, then. Can you sense this potion? As I'll hold out the potion of shrinking.
Yes.
Oh well, shit. She'll probably detect that too.
Technically, Elchin, they can detect magic works if they can, I think, see it. Oh no, it doesn't work like that. No.
Is it
detect
just
magic.
all the time, or you have to like focus on it?
Oh wait, no. I have a good excuse.
Instinct.
We say it's the magic of cooking.
I certainly hope one of you is a good
I-
liar.
I hope one of you can speak giant.
I can speak Orcish.
I can make someone speak giant. I can cast a spell. It lasts.
I ain't saying shit.
So who's a good liar? I'm not.
I
I'm
can
the
do
best,
it.
but I'm gonna be in the sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can do it.
I mean,
Well,
I
I
can
guess
be
Johnny's
in the,
up for it.
No, I can't be in the sandwich.
Oh wait,
I'm
Sharn,
gonna have to make a big ass
Yeah?
sandwich.
do you know Giant?
Let me check in.
Eltron, I can send my owl.
Yes,
and
she
you can
does speak
hold-
giant.
Okay, Sharn, you and me, we talk and we try to convince them of the magic of cooking.
Okay. Okay.
And we say it's like the magic of cooking, it will make you like stronger, bigger, and it's amazing.
Eltron, are you sure you don't want me to send my owl instead of you?
Can it survive?
It can
No.
survive. At least you just pop the potion in.
I'll answer
Remember,
that
Sharn,
for you.
Mm-hmm.
remember,
Yes,
Sharn,
but
the
that's pretty.
success of Operation Sandwich hinges on you.
You just put a lot of pressure on her, Johnny.
Well, she's gonna have to survive with pressure. We all do.
Scalping. Alright, I have to make a big ass sandwich.
I'm pretty sure Eltron would feel the most pressure out of all of us.
Sue, I
That's
do think
just
you need to make the sandwich when we're near the hold.
Yeah, I
those
know.
guys
I'm
look
just
hungry.
sort of drawing a map in my head of what it's gonna be like.
I can cast the spell to help you with
Do I
it.
want pickles? No.
Oh,
We should buy ingredients in Titali.
yeah.
If there's any
Hey,
there.
Margot, does she like pickles?
She likes about anything that's edible. Although the favorite ingredient for a hill giant is dwarf.
I have no dwarf. Sorry.
Sue, question, Sue, for you. Margot, you said she eats
I
anything
guess I
edible?
could try and fake it. Pseudo dwarf.
Sue, we can try to poison her?
It'll be like tofu.
Yeah, tofu dwarf.
But
I'm not.
we
I
can
refuse. No,
poison
there's no
her.
poisoning.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No poisoning.
Besides,
Oh,
we lack the tools to poison people anyway. Except Shard. But that's only with, other shit.
It's only if me and Soul attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we can try like put mushrooms and make her like go nuts or something.
I just realized
Look,
how are we gonna get the
incorporating
sandwich to
poison in
her?
Food is a process of itself.
That's why I said, Eltron, we should make the sandwich somewhere near the hold. Just buy
Just leave
ingredients.
it laying around.
Yeah, we make it from
Yeah,
afar.
it's
I
gonna
think.
have to. There's not gonna be an oven big enough to cook it evenly. I'm gonna have to make it flatbread. It's gonna
Mhm.
have to be. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a whole fire pit for this. I'll have to dig a trench. I'm gonna need some hot coals, which means we're gonna have to burn or cut down some trees.
Give me a second.
This will be fun.
Oh, Archmage.
I'm sure
isn't
they
here.
can help.
Sean, can you get grasses out?
He's flying right behind me.
Archmage, question.
Yes,
Anything you can do
student?
about this? Like,
What can I do
anything-
about this?
Like any opinion on how to? Do you know? Do you know?
Why would I be interested in a simpleton hill giant?
I just
A hillbilly for all that matters.
Shush!
In my day, we used to call them hill
I-
tarts.
I cast silence on the book.
Hill tarts. Okay, that's good.
I just cast silence on the book.
That's
You
good
see that
shit.
the book is obviously still going on an entire tirade.
I just look at Margot and say, you
I
heard
just pull the
nothing?
book out from the silence.
Don't.
He is
And
not
that
affiliated
is why
with
they are
any of
hill
us.
tarts. Their society makes no sense, even though the female species is
Push him back
obvious-
in.
This is so bad.
Oh man, this is the most entertaining thing in a while.
Pull him back out. See if
Wait.
he's still talking.
Yep.
You can see it because his pages move.
And this is why for example, trolls and other subspecies of giants are still better than these hill
Put him back in.
Oh my god! I just realized something in my notes. I have.
What?
I remember. Can't remember where we put it, but I put side notes. Giants love cow.
Beef sandwich it is.
Oh yeah, when we wanted to buy to trick a cow like for the giants, when fucking Liliana was like, "It's a magic cow, boys."
Wait, no. This was when we were in the crossing to the frontier.
Yeah.
We had Alice convince the hill giant to let us go for a cow or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, but the best thing is, I look at group guys. What do you think if we let the Archmage talk to girl, like start having an argument, and we just
He will
slip
not be
something?
affiliated with any of us.
You do realize that he can only talk when he's attuned to one of us.
Well, I can be attuned to him because they can't see me really, and they will just be a floating book.
Didn't Margot just point you out?
Yeah.
Is it the
That's-
female hill
Another
giant?
A plus for Shard. Incredible intelligence.
Yes.
Is it just a female hill giants that can do that, or just all giants? Hill giant.
Let's ask Margot that.
Oh, I thought I was asking Margot.
All hill giants can detect magic and feel magic, and a lot of hill
Okay.
giants hate magic. They get aggressive from it when they're confronted by it. Especially the males.
I walk towards.
I would
Knock Knock.
suggest if you were to go into the holds that you would leave your magic items in a safe location.
Yeah.
I look at the Archmage Crassus. So you won't be going with us then?
I'm gonna miss my Necrolite.
You got it. Do you guys even have a weapon between the two
Marco,
of you that isn't
Marco,
magical?
I have a question. But I'm a person covered in magic. What should I do?
Yeah.
Hope they don't hit you.
Maybe you should
I
just
just-
stay in Tiddly.
Oh,
No,
spells
no,
gotta
we
flame
need
one.
we need it with
Yeah.
comprehend.
All we need to do is take out the one bitch. That's all. I'm
Does
sure
the
we can manage
Archmage
that.
does the Archmage
Chief
know
Ghoul?
comprehend languages?
If Chief Goo is
He
down,
doesn't-
then when Knock Knock runs in, he is in charge.
I have a spell called Tongues that I have prepared now. And Margot, does Knock Knock know common? No?
No.
I walk up to Knock Knock. I cast Tongues.
He hit you.
Are you sure?
Does he hit
I
you?
think you should ask permission.
Yeah, I mean, I walk to Margaret. I go to Margaret like, can I let him talk our language so he can understand us? I have a spell.
No. Jinga burger lurga jurga. Murga
Oh,
verga
God.
verga murga nana shimuna nana spella dida tunga verga.
It's such a beautiful language.
As Margot is talking to her son. Nurga nurga jurga verga. As Knock Knock replies. Nurga jurga burga. Nurga verga nurga nurga. Nurga shimuna gurga burga.
I look at the
Nice
group.
back.
Being a Durgan. It's the best.
As a very long conversation goes between mother and son, Margot turns around. No, you are not allowed to cast a spell on him.
You know, he can only he could have said no, and not wait 5 minutes.
I tried to convince him.
Oh,
So. All right, so best we not go into the camp with magic items, correct?
If you want to talk in there, don't go in there with magic items, correct?
All right.
There might just be a battle.
guys,
Honestly,
what
because
an
we're not going to be able to
upset.
sneak a sandwich in.
should I go?
Magic Eltron in.
Should I stay?
Hey, can you hold on to our
Camp,
magic item?
The hill giant hold is still, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 days away, just so you know.
We'll have to stop at Tiddly to pick
Oh
up sandwich supplies
my
anyway, so.
God. I have this.
That is very useful.
That's the main spell. It
That is
Well,
indeed very useful.
I will actually right now, like cast a sacred weapon on whatever, and I would use my second level spell, my last second level spell of this day, to cast magic aura on the ring, like in the ring, to have it.
So you're probably
So
gonna
we
need to
can
cast it a
bring
few
so we
times.
can bring our non-magical stuff with us, or
can cast-
magical stuff with us.
Wait, Margot,
Mhm.
Margot, if I cast and explain Nistral's magic aura on to Margot, would I be officially invisible to them?
Oh, let's see. You blaze an eye creature.
That divination. Detect magic is divination, I think.
Who says they use detect magic?
Oh fuck.
They can just detect magic, not use detect magic.
It can make a object seem, a magic item seem non-magic.
Yeah, but this is a creature.
Willing
magic
creature or
object-
object that isn't
I'm just
being carried
reading the
along.
spell.
Yeah.
Just give me a time.
Yeah.
Well, it says and magical effects
Shoo,
that
shoo, shoo,
detect.
shoo.
So maybe.
We'll see. It's actually a fucking good spell. We're just
Someone needs to play the. Oh God, what's it called? It's not Wheel of Fortune, is it? Where it's
Here's
like,
the
dun,
spells,
dun,
but their thing
dun,
isn't
dun,
quite a
dun,
spell, it's sort of
dun, dun.
intuition.
Yeah.
We will
Magical effect.
We will see.
Apparently,
If this is from a magical effect,
yeah.
like, this could be pure natural shit for what they have.
It is
Like,
also a
A
god's
dragon's breath weapon
invisibility.
isn't magical, but it's still, you
This
know.
is also a god's invisibility. God gave me that.
This
I
could
don't
be the MVP move, Nick.
Yes, this will work.
Ooh, shit.
Margot is unable to see you now.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, you just have to like see all the magic items you have, and that's how many times you have to cast this spell.
Well, I have technically 4 castings for the next.
You can upcast that shit, and it's 24 hours. Just do it the day
Yeah.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that a total of,
I
A
have
lot.
50 I
yeah.
have. I can do it technically 11 times. 11
Well, shit.
times.
All right, I think that can cover all our magic items.
I'm useful.
And with that
Oh,
part
hey,
made
why
of
is-
the plan, that is where we'll end today's session.
Hey,
Good,
why
'cause
is
I
that
think
book
that's the only
floating, but
successful
it's
part of
not
the plan we've
magic?
made so far.
Yeah, why is that book floating? It's not magical.
So you're gonna look ridiculous when the sandwich works.
Oh wait,